Hello, 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 my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And right now I'm just logging on to another app, the clock app, if you will. And welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Melody. Again, I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, I'm doing freebies at this time. All you have to do is put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below, and you may be receiving a free reading here live today on the internet. Again, guys, if you want a free reading, I am doing freebies at this time. Go ahead and put your name and the topic matter. You can say love, relationships, finances, career, health, general. If you're just looking for a general message from spirit, see what they want you to know. But I hope everyone's doing great on this Thursday. And I'm hoping my stream is better because I just had them fix my internet yesterday. So that's why I wasn't on. I had to wait for the cable guy. So guys, let me know if it is better with the streaming, if you are a regular and you realize like, oh, it's not lagging so much or it's not freezing. Let me know. I hopefully figured out that problem. But again, we are doing freebies at this time. Go ahead and put your name and the topic matter in the comments section below so that you may get your free reading. Again, love, relationships, finances, health, career, looking for a general message. Whatever it is the topic is, just make sure your name's alongside that topic, and you may be receiving a free reading here live today on the internet. I am on the push button app and the clock app. I'm on both them apps. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, guys. I hope you're all doing well. We're just waiting on the first person to give us their name and the topic matter, and then they'll be receiving a free reading. Hi, Teresa. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Barbie. I just saw that you did. Hi, Life of Hunter. Hi, hi, hi. All right, so let's go for Barbie. Barbie wants to know about their interview today. Spirit, what does Barbie need to know about today's interview? And Barbie, let me know if the feed is better. I just had them come and fix the internet. They had to put a whole new line in. Thank you, Barbie, for the heart me. And I know you are a regular, plus you are a paid subscriber, so you're here a lot. Let me know if there's any interruptions in the feed. All right, what does Barbie need to know about today's interview, Spirit? What does Barbie need to know about today's interview? Spirit, what does Barbie need to know about today's interview? That's too many, Spirit. That's too many. All right, let's see what's going on. So far, so good. Good to hear it. All right, so it is a new position, clearly. So this is something new. When we're talking about pages, we're talking about something new coming in, some transformation coming in, because all wands are fire. Fire by nature is transformative. So this is something that is going to be elevating you or transforming you in some way. Sorry, an itchy eye. Girl, I don't know if this is your dream job or what it is that you want, but there looks like there is some competition for this particular job, but I do see you being successful. We have the Five of Wands, which is the competition. Like there's a lot going on. There could be a lot of interviews you have to do or a lot of hoops you have to jump through, something like that to get this job. But then we have the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, happily ever after, plus the working card, the collaboration card, the creativity card. Like I do think things are going to work out for you. Okay. I do think it's going to be a little hectic though, but things will work out. So I do hope that helps there. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much, Stan. Thank you for the follow, but thank you, Barbie, for being a paid subscriber. Thanks for being here. And keep me informed if there's anything going on with the lag in the feed today. All right. So again, if you are interested in a reading, you have to put your name and the topic matter in the comments section below. So we have Belita. Belita wants to know about love. Thanks. I'm up against several others. Okay, that makes sense. Like the competition there is fierce. All right, Belita, we're going to do your love with KC. Spirit, what does Belita need to know about love with KC? Spirit, what does Belita need to know about love with KC? Spirit, what does Belita needs to know about love with KC? What's going on here? What's going on with our Fran? And guys, if you want to skip the list, you want to guarantee your reading, it is a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile. It is also pinned to the chat on the Play Button app, if you get my drift. So go ahead and utilize either one of them. If you want a 5-minute reading, you want to skip the list, you want a mediumship reading, you want a human design reading, or a more in-depth psychic reading. All right, last one here, Belita. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles. So there is creativity here, this collaboration here in this card. This is a card about somebody coming in and helping out the situation. So there could be a moderator here. There could be somebody who's talking in your favor, or somebody who's saying something that's maybe not favorable. Let's see what the other cards have to say. So the Ten of Swords is here. The Ten of Swords is my face that I made because it's put a fork in her. She's done. The toxicity is here. It's leaking out of the character here. It's really dark outside, but the good thing is it's always darkest right before the dawn. That's what this very vibrant pink color is. But there's a lot of situations here where it's really, really pointy rocks, really pointy things. So I think it's going to be harder than necessary. Trust yourself, though. Trust your instincts. Trust your intuition. The High Priestess is all about intuition. She's all about the esoterics. She's all about this information that she gets from spirit, from source, from universe, from God, source, universe, God. They're all interchangeable for the same thing. Hi, Layla girl. Thanks for being on the Play Button app. But we do have the High Priestess here. So trust in yourself. If it feels wrong, if something feels off, if something feels amiss, trust it. Don't try to talk yourself out of it. Don't say like, well, this, that, and the other thing, or this is that, or excuse any sort of behavior. When somebody shows you who they are, I want you to believe them. Okay. I want you to trust in that. Trust in the feeling of like, something's not right, to walk away from it. Okay. So I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your question. I really appreciate it. All right. If any, Kelly, looks like you were asking for 2, but I want to let you know, mediumship is a donated reading of $15. It is a energetically reciprocal reading. So I do need the donation in order to do that, to re-up the energy, because money is energy. All right. So let's see what's going on with Teresa. Teresa has a pretty interesting question here. Teresa wants to know about, let me see how to word it is the thing. What does Teresa need to know about getting a new car or a reliable car? What does Teresa need to know about getting a reliable car? And guys, don't forget, if you want to guarantee a reading, you want to be the very next person I read, $15 donation for a 5-minute reading, to skip the list, to be the next person to get a reading. What does Teresa need to know about getting a reliable car? What's going on for our friend Teresa? I want to do one more, and then we're going to cut the deck here. All right, let's see. All right, we're overthinking it. Somebody's overthinking, whether it's your husband who wants you to save the money, or it's you saying like, I need a car. Two of Wands is the contemplation card, but do your research. Okay. You can see here, she has the phone in her head. Yes, Layla, you can have your freebie. I'm sorry, I missed it. But you can get your freebie absolutely for being a paid subscriber. Thank you so much for being a paid subscriber. But we do have the phone here. This is research. This is going and doing your Google looking, or you're doing your research. Okay, period. Just doing the research. I don't know why I'm repeating it. But this is something you may be overthinking. So let's see. Interesting, because we have the 7 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. The 7 of Pentacles is putting a lot of work into something and not really receiving a hell of a lot back out of it. You're not really reclaiming what you put into it. And the 5 of Cups is I'm too focused on the past to look at what I have. I'm too focused on the past to realize what I have. Both of these cards indicate to me like, I don't know, there may not be enough. I don't know if there's a lack mindset, or if there's something going on where there may be not enough, you may not have enough like you need. Yeah, I would save my money. I would save my money because the 7 of Swords is the liar, the cheater, the thief card. So I don't want you to get cheated on a vehicle that you're putting a lot of time and effort into, and it ends up not being reliable for you. Amber, thank you so much for the follow. And don't get me wrong, like I know you like that's what you want. You want this reliable car. But I just don't think it's the time. Yeah, every card I'm pulling, I just don't think it's the time to get this reliable car. Right now, you might need to fix up your beater, or if you have a beater, I don't know. I'd assume so because she said reliable. Makes sense, like for real. Thank you. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, unfortunately, now is not the time for the call. All right. Layla said, no worry, Queen. I knew you'd see it eventually and honor it. I will always. I love you so much, Layla. All right, let's see. I've been going through it since my birthday last Tuesday. So many things are happening. I'm getting so much bullshit. What is happening? You honestly saved me. Oh, thank you, Teresa, so much for saying that. I really appreciate that. You're such a doll. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for asking your question. All right, this one's for Layla. And guys, if you want to skip the list, hi, Brittany. If you want to skip the list and guarantee a 5-minute reading, go to the Linktree link and you can donate $15 to Venmo, PayPal, or my website. If you are on the Play Button app, it is linked to the top of the live chat. And if you are on the Clock app, it's just in the profile. You know where it is. Everyone tells you where to go to it. It's right there. All right. For Layla. Spirit, what does Layla need to know about this? Yeah, I'm just going to say, what do you need to know? Because I feel like this is just everything. Spirit, what does Layla need to know? Mango Juice, thank you for the follow. Hi, Kiki from the UK. Welcome in. What does Layla need to know? Spirit, what does Layla need to know? What does Layla need to know? What about our friend Layla? All right, last shuffle here, and then we'll pull the cards. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a card of taking your time, moving slowly, but getting to where you need to be in order to fill your cup. You see that stream of water? That is where they are going to. That's where they're directing. Now, this is also known as like the Knight in Shining Armor card, but to me, it's not really about like the Knight in Shining Armor. It's more about taking care of yourself, more about filling your own cup, recognizing what that takes and what that will need from you, and to carry on with that. You are in a transition, okay? You are in a transitional stage right now. So this is what the 6 of Swords is. It's the transition card. It's getting you out of really rocky waters into new crystalline waters, into new land of hope. I've been doing a lot of reflecting lately. And there's a lot of water in these cards. Even in the bottom card, there's water here. So I can see how you're being reflective. But it's still one of those things where you might be allowing this situation to hold yourself back. Maybe you're not really fully embracing the transition, because not that this is a secret, transitions are fucking hard. They are difficult. They're saying like, I have to let go of things, but what is the right things to let go of? Like, it's your mindset though. It's the mindset, because we have nothing but swords and cups. Swords are about inspiration, ideas, your mind. It's about communication, about taking new action. I haven't been saying anything about the bullshit, but just taking it. I want to be smart about it. You're going to probably end up walking away from people who don't really deserve your time, your effort. There is going to be somebody here that's going to assist you on that. But other than that, it looks like you are going out. But don't let yourself hold yourself back. This transition is going to be for your betterment. It's going to help you get your manifestations off the ground. It's going to help you really get your wishes fulfilled. The Star card is wish upon a star. You're strong enough to handle whatever may come, because there's 8 stars. Each of the stars has 8 points. These 8 points are indicative of the 8th card, which is strength. You are strong enough to handle whatever comes your way. Put your energy into what it is that you want, and you're going to reap the rewards from them. It is going to be a bit of a rocky road for a minute, because look at all this rocky water, right? But you're going to get better. Just don't hold yourself back, okay? Because you're holding yourself back from your dreams, your manifestations, your wishes. All right, Layla, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a paid subscriber. I love you always. You know I do. Thank you so much. And I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. Hope it gave you clarity or insight. Thanks, Melody. You're the best. You're very welcome, my love. All righty, guys. So we'll do one more. So we'll do Hunter's interview for Hunter. And then after this, we're going to do donated readings. $15 donations for 5 minutes. Get your donations in now. It is a first come, first serve. So whoever gets their donations in first will get the first reading. All right, for Hunter. Hi, Gigi. Spirit, what does Hunter need to know about their job interview? Spirit, what does Hunter need to know about this job interview? Spirit, what does Hunter need to know about this job interview? What's going on for Hunter's job interview? What's going on for Hunter's job interview? One more shuffle, then we'll pull some cards here. All righty, let's see. Ooh, the Emperor. The Emperor is a CEO. The Emperor is a authority figure, usually male, could be a father figure, but we're not talking about dads. We're talking about getting your job interview. So this is a CEO. This is a manager. This is somebody who has a superiority complex and is superior than you in the line of work, probably, most likely. But this is somebody who knows what they want and they go out and get it. So the Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups is here, which is what we just pulled for Layla. So something's holding you back. It's your mindset. Maybe it's telling you that you're not good enough. You can't do it. The Five of Cups is here. The cups have spilt. And she's very concentrated on that. This is making me feel like the job interview may not go exactly the way that you're wanting. Yeah, there could be some defeat here. Okay. So I don't think this is going to go out exactly what you need, but don't be afraid to be yourself. Okay. Don't be afraid to show them who you actually are. Q baby, thank you for the follow. Don't hold yourself back because it might hurt your emotions, hurt your heart. So don't do it. It's not worth it. But I don't necessarily think that this is going to work out, but there is 2 other cups here. So not all hope is lost. Okay. These 2 cups, if you were to turn around, you'd see there's a bridge here. You're going to go back to the city life. And then that's when you can turn from these like defeatness to like really taking your power back and really thinking about your next steps and what it is that you actually want to achieve. So you can keep me posted. I hope you get it. I hope the cards are the cards. We love them, but I hope that you do end up getting it. But the cards are indicating that it's probably not going to work out. Unfortunately, there, Hunter. I'm so sorry to report. But I do hope this helps. I hope this gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. This is not something that is going to end anything for you. Okay, it's a stepping stone into the next thing. All right. Thank you, Hunter. I appreciate your question. Ava, thank you so much. I got your donation. Thank you. Ava, let me know that you're here by putting your name and the topic of what kind of reading you're wanting. And if you want to come over to the play button app, you can. I don't know. Is Barbie, are you still here? How's the feed been? If you're still here, my love, has the feed been wonky at all? Ava, just a general reading. Absolutely, my love. We can do that for you. Hunter, you've been here the whole time as well. Hopefully you're still here. Has it been lagging at all? Has it been freezing at all? Let me know in the comments on the clock app. For Ava. I was just doing some cleansing breaths here. And Ava, this is going to be posted on the play button app. Your timestamp is about 19 minutes. Okay, 19 minutes is your timestamp. So fast forward to 19 minutes if you ever want to rewatch this on the play button app. For Ava. Spirit, what does Ava need to know? Spirit, what does Ava need to know? Spirit, what does Ava need to know? What's going on for our friend Ava here? All right, that's your shuffle there. So I'm not necessarily feeling anything in the body. If I feel anything, I'll let you know. So we're just going to go cards right now. But we do have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is great. It's something new action being taken. This is a very actionable card. You can see her hair literally moving in the wind here. So she is literally practicing with the sword. This is a divine connection. That's why the sword extends further than the actual card itself, like the physicality of the card. She is getting divine messages from spirit and saying, hey, this is what I need to know, what I need to do, what I need to proceed with, things like that. So she is doing new action. All right, so there may be something new happening here that's going to be really great. Wow. Ava, hell yeah. Yeah. Take your time. You're learning something. You're learning how to throw that sword, throw some ass, as Morgan Roos, who's new to my FYP page, would say. But either way, we have the sun imagery. The sun is the most perceived positive imagery you can have in tarot. Cassandra, thank you for the follow. There's something good happening, but temperance is about patience. This is also the card of Sagittarius. So there is something here that we're taking our time with so that we can grow, we can experiment with, we can even out some things here. We have Archangel Raphael, which is the healing angel. There's a lot of healing modality here in this card. We have 1 foot in the water, which is always about emotions, intuition, and also creativity. And then we have 1 foot on the 3D, on the solid, on the earth. So we are using both elements of earth and water here to say, I've got to balance some things out here. I got to even things out. They work together. Earth and water, they work together. So take your time. You're learning something new. And honestly, you are ready for whatever's coming your way. You're ready to take on this next step. But again, just take your time. Don't rush through it. There's no reason to rush through it because you are ready for it, but you need to build up some things here. We need to balance some things out first. And then we have strength here. Strength is saying you're strong enough to handle whatever comes your way. You have consistent access to it, consistent access to your strength. You also can see the flower crown. Jazz, thank you so much. You are next, my love. You can see the flower crown here as well. The flower crown is in reference to 2 different cards. One is the Fool card. Something new. You're taking a leap of faith on yourself. You're taking a chance on yourself. You're saying, hey, I don't know what's going to happen when I jump, but I am going to know in my heart of hearts that no matter what happens, I will land on my feet. And the other card is in reference to the Fool card. This whole card is Leo. Leo is ruled naturally in the zodiac by the sun. This other crown here and the card itself is also saying the sun. Again, the sun is the most perceived positive imagery you can have in tarot, period. So there is the sun shining on you. You are going to make it. After all, you are going to be fine. All right. You're going to get it, especially because the last 2 cards are so good. Can't help it. Girl, your wishes, your manifestations, they're coming true. You're going to be victorious. You're going to be victorious. So whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you're putting your mind to, because again, the swords are the mental suit. You're putting your mind to something. You're putting your mind into a new action, a new thing here. You have the genie in a bottle energy right here, which is the 9 of Cups. This is your wishes, your manifestations coming to fruition. 9s are getting ready for the 10s endings. Okay, so things are falling into place. Then we have the 6 of Wands, the victory card. You can see she has a following right behind her. She has a following here. Hi, Charlie. This following is saying, like, we trust in you. We believe in you. We know that you got this. We're going to follow you. So you could have social media following, like a literal following on social media. You could have this as your support team in your real life, in IRL. Marin, thank you so much for the follow. This is something that is going to bring with it a lot of responsibility, but also this beautiful sense of, I have a handle on shit. I'm victorious. I'm walking forward with this new life, with this new victory that I have. And it's everything you've been asking for. It's everything you've been asking for. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if it's happening in a fire sign season. We just passed Aries. We are now in Taurus. So it could happen in Leo season, which is the end of July to the mid to end of August, or Sagittarius, which is the end of November to mid to end of December. So there's things going on, but take your time. I know you're ready. I know you're ready to take off right now, but you got some things to work out. So be a little bit more patient. things are going exactly the way that you're asking them to. So I do hope that helps, Ava. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. I hope it made sense. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you so much. And for your donation, I appreciate you as well for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All righty. So the next person we had, thank you so much, resonated very much. Awesome. And Ava, let me know, did I glitch at all? Was I freezing? Was I pausing? Did anything happen with this live stream? I want to know just because I hope I fixed my internet yesterday. Nope, not at all. Woo! Hell yes. I had to call my cable guy yesterday and I was like, you got to help me. My live streams are freaking out. So I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much for reporting that. And again, 19 minutes exactly on the Play Button app. If you want to follow me on there, it's the second link in my link tree. Go ahead and follow me. And then when I'm done being live here, it would automatically post and you can look at it anytime you'd like. All right, Jazz, thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. I really appreciate you as well. Jazz, what type of reading are we doing for you here today? We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. If you're interested in a human design reading, I am going to request that you do go over to the Play Button app so that you can see the screen. I'm going to share it on there. Thank you. Jazz is mango juice. I asked my question above. I don't know if you are filtered or not because I don't see anything. Gigi, hi. Another way to pay because my new card is barely shipping. So there's only 3 ways to pay, Gigi. It's Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Oh, Jazz. Okay, I got you. General reading about love. Is my unfaithful husband happy with his new partner? So I'm not going to read into your unfaithful husband's new partner. I'm not going to do that because I don't have their consent, but I can give you a love reading without a doubt. Sadie, thank you for the heart me. Oh, what are those? Those are squirrels. That's so funny because Jimmy and I, my boyfriend and I, were joking about my youngest. His name is Winnie. He's a cat, and how he was out in the wild for a year before I got him. And the way he just like climbs on furniture, he's like, "What were you raised by squirrels?" And I looked at him and said, "Yeah." He was raised by squirrels. He's like, you know what? Now that I think about it, he probably was raised by squirrels. So thank you for sending me my youngest child's foster parents. All righty. So let's go ahead and do Jasmine. Spirit, what does Jasmine need to know about love? Spirit, what does Jasmine need to know about love? I just keep hearing good riddance. Spirit, what does Jasmine need to know about love? What's going on for Jasmine and love? And guys, after Jazz, we don't have anyone else. $15 donation to the Linktree link in the profile. You can use Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, to get your reading. All right, let's see. It's almost like how I feel in the body is I keep hearing good riddance. And it almost like is a relief. It's almost like a relief getting like, I don't know if you're getting rid of this man, if you're trying to get rid of this man, but it almost feels like a relief to get rid of him. Like The Smallest Man That Ever Lived by Taylor Swift, girl. Like you gotta listen to that song. You gotta listen to that song because it's coming in. Were you sent by someone who wanted me dead? All right. We have the Hermit, though. The Hermit is Virgo, but she is a hermitage. She's by herself. She wants it that way. It is by choice that she... Oh, by the way, your timestamp is 28 minutes. 28 minutes on the Play Button app if you want to rewatch it. So anyways, the Hermit is about being alone, choosing to be alone. This is a choice she made. She doesn't want anything else. She doesn't want to deal with anything else. She knows she's educated. She knows she's wise. She's the wisest card in the entire deck of tarot. And you can see here her light here. She's a beacon of light in the darkness. Hi, Leah. She's a beacon of light in the darkness. Okay, that's who she is. She's highly educated. Virgos, Woo! In my personal opinion, Virgos are the smartest of the zodiac, and I have nothing in Virgo. But they are the smartest. They are just very, very intelligent people. She's me. But just know, this is how I'm reading you right now, though, here, Jazz, is you are a beacon of light and darkness. You are gaining wisdom, and right now you're probably choosing to be alone, which is probably the best thing. Yeah, there's a lot of conflict here. Honestly, you're going to be okay. I know it's chaotic right now. Like, I know it's chaotic. We have the Lovers, which is, we're clearly talking about a love relationship. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp for anyone who is unaware of that. It just, Spirit makes me do that. Okay. But the Lovers here is saying like this was a soulmate level connection. What a soulmate is here to do, thank you, Spirit, is to teach you a lesson. That is what a soulmate's purpose is. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be around for a lifetime. It might, but it's not what it means. It means they're here to teach you something along the way. And yes, there was disaster. This is the Tower. The Tower is saying sudden change, sudden upheaval. Aaliyah, no, we're on to donated readings now, darling. I've been on for about a half hour. But the Tower is saying we're striking the lightning. It's sudden, quick. You might have been blindsided by this. You might have found out, had an inkling, then found out for real and was like, holy shit, like this is something that took you by surprise and it's causing you a full reset. And it's something that you may be struggling with. All right. The Five of Wands is here saying there's a lot of chaos. The Five of Wands is chaos. You don't know who's hitting you. You don't know who you're hitting. You don't know what's going on here. You don't know what's going on there. It's just so much happening that it's hard to keep your eye on. Okay. And that makes sense for the sudden changes, sudden upheaval, because life changes are happening right now. They're happening for like in a free fall. But what I see here in the next two cards, and we'll probably end up pulling a sixth card, honestly, is that there's a partnership coming in. All right, there's a partnership coming in. It's the Two of Cups. This is the partnership card. This is again, another soulmate level connection here. And this connection is going to allow you to be in a good position. The Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is the vantage card. You are in the right place at the right time, doing the right work. You are doing the right thing. If you're working on yourself, which you may be, because the Hermit's are here, you're going to be a better partner for the next person that comes along when you're ready for it. All right. When you're ready, there's some lifestyle changes that we need to invoke here. The Lovers is not just like a love relationship card. Absolutely can be, but it's a lifestyle change card. We are changing our lifestyle so that we feel more in love with ourselves and empowered by ourselves here. But you are going to start again. All right. You are going to take a leap of faith on yourself. The Sun is the most perceived positive card you can have in tarot. So things are going to work out for you. All of this is happening for your highest good. I know in this moment, it's like, what the fuck do you mean it's happening for my highest good? I'm fucking shattered. Everything's terrible. This man broke my heart, broke me, whatever. But it has had to happen because he needed to be removed. Okay. This is sudden change and sudden upheaval. This is a full reset so that you can really embrace yourself, really embrace the next chapters of your life, knowing that you can go through anything. You can go through anything. You are going to be all right. Just take that leap of faith on yourself and know that you're capable of anything and everything. All right, Jasmine, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for your question. I really hope this gave you some clarity or insight there, my love. And I'm so sorry what you're going through. Amen. Thank you so much. So spot on. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Jazz. And I really appreciate your donation. Thank you so much for that. And guys, we don't have anyone else on the list at this time. So if you are interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. Gigi, if you are still here, I'm pretty sure that like PayPal and Venmo, they don't need a credit card or a card information. You could utilize that, but I think they also do like straight to the bank stuff or a credit union, whatever you have. Guys, get a credit union. Get out of the banks. Get out of the banks. Get out of the banks. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't do it at all. Get to a credit union ASAP, my friends, ASAP. All right, Ava, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. We have another donation from Ava. Ava, what type of reading are we doing for you, my love? Thank you so much for your second donation here today. Guys, after Ava, we don't have anyone else. $15 donation to Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. I give you options of what type of reading you'd like. Yes, we can do a love one for you, Ava, for sure. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So if you're interested in any of those modalities, come on in, get that $15 donation in, and you'll be right after Ava. Now, Ava, your new timestamp is 35 minutes for Ava. 35 minutes for Ava. So let's see what's going on. And that's on the play button app, if you guys get my drift. Spirit, what does Ava need to know about love? Spirit, what does Ava need to know about love? Spirit, what does Ava need to know about love? What's going on for our friend Ava here? I don't know what to make of these smells. I started getting smells. I do have the 844 in my human design. So I do have the ability to have like Claire smell. I don't remember what that Claire is actually called. And I smell like a steakhouse, which is strange. I don't know what the significance of it is. I don't know how to translate it. So I'm not going to start your timer on it. But if that makes any sense to you, just know I'm smelling a steakhouse. I have no idea the significance. Well, let's see, Spirit. This is going to be your last shuffle for Ava. It's almost like I want to go out. I want to go dancing. I want to go have fun. I want to meet somebody organically. That's what I'm seeing here in my mind's eye. Like, because it feels like you're looking for love. You can correct me if I'm incorrect on that, of course. Please do. But it just feels like I want to meet somebody who's fun and outgoing and is going to want to like go and have a good time with me, go out, and not all the time, but go out and have a good time. We do have the 4 of Cups. So I don't think you've been very lucky in love. You might have been presented with the same type of dude or woman. We don't care who you love. Love is love. We love love. But it's like I keep finding the same type of person over and over and over again. And I'm over it. Like her shirt, literally, you're going to see it on the play button app better. It says over it right there on her shirt. You can't see it on the clock app for whatever reason, but it says over it on her shirt. So she's over being presented with the same type of person over and over and over and over and over again. This is somebody who is saying, hey, I'm not going to allow it anymore. I want to be heard. I want to be seen. I want somebody to see my worth and my value that you put on yourself, because that is your responsibility to put your worth and your value into yourself. There is something new coming in. It's going to take a minute, but it's going to, woo! Eva, there is something new coming in. Something new. You have 3 major arcana cards. And pages and pentacles, is only things that you have, except for the cups at the bottom of the deck here. But there is something new, and it's probably going to be with an earth sign person, to be honest with you. That's how I feel about it. Could be their sun sign, their rising sign, or their moon sign. Could be any of those 3. If you know astrology, you know your big 3. That's what I'm talking about. Ace of Pentacles. Something new, something that is earthbound. And this is why I feel like it's an earth sign person: Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, especially because we have Virgo right here. I wouldn't be surprised if they are actually Virgo. But the Ace of Pentacles is growth, is stability, is strength, is material gains and material goods. You could be finding this person when you are spending some money. So maybe at the club or at the bar or at somewhere where you're dancing and letting loose and letting go. Because I feel like I just feel like meeting somebody in the wild is the way to go about it, not the apps, not these other things that I was like telling you, like, you need to meet me this way. No, the apps are garbage anyway. So garbage. That's just my personal opinion on it. But there's something new coming in that is going to be very, very abundant, but also, and I'm saying abundant because I'll tell you in a second because we're going to get there. But the temperance card is about patience, taking your time, making sure that you are evened out, that you have your cup filled, and that you are ready for this next step. So you aren't waiting for somebody to heal you. You are healing yourself. This is Archangel Raphael. They are the healing angel. You are healing yourself. All right. And you're making sure that you are balanced. But again, a lot of growth is here. So we still need a little bit more of internal realization, some self-actualization, things like that. But we have the sun here. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can get. The mountains here are not very steep. They do look steep, but they're not very pointy. So the lessons that you're learning are not going to be like these earth-shattering moments. But again, do take your time, break out of your shell a little bit more. This person might be a little bit more introverted than you're probably hoping for, because I do think it might be a Virgo person that you end up being with, whether it's their sun sign, their rising sign, or their moon sign. But you are going to find somebody who's very smart, who's very intelligent, who does look things up. They're an investigator. They're going to figure out the next steps, and they're going to be very logical and meticulous and very much like, this is how it has to be because this is what makes sense. Very logical. Okay. So, but they might be a hermit. So I don't know if you're looking for an extroverted person, but they may be more hermited, maybe more of a gamer, maybe wants to stay at home more. But this relationship is very, very abundant. Okay. This relationship is very abundant. This is the abundance card in the deck, Ava. This is the abundance card. So there, you are going to reap your reward. You planted the seed. This is the seed. And you're reaping your rewards, your wishes, your manifestations. Everything's coming to fruition. This abundance is coming to fruition. Then we have the Fool, taking that leap of faith on yourself. Again, the sun imagery, the most positive imagery. Whatever's happening, this new beginning that you're definitely going to take with somebody, you're going to take a leap of faith on them. You're going to take a chance on them. And it's going to end up being very, very, very beautiful. It's going to cause you to grow even more. It's going to cause you to elevate, right? She's on a cliff. Like, you are going to find a love that's going to really see your worth and see your value. And I think that's more important than having an extroverted or an introverted person, somebody who's seeing you for who you are. That is the key. That is everything that we want. So Ava, I hope that helps. I hope that resonated. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for your second donation. I really appreciate you. You're so wonderful. Guys, if you can, like the live, Jazz, girly. Okay, if you don't mind coming over to the push button app, it's the second link in the link tree. I'm going to share my screen on that specific app. So if you guys all want to come over there and see what human design is, it is a chart reading. But I'm going to share my screen so that you can see exactly what it is. And you can comment in the live chat to say that you're here, that you're seeing it, things like that. But it's the second link in the link tree. Go to my profile. Okay, I think you just described my relationship literally down to how we met and who he is. Yay! Well, it's abundant. It's good. It did say something new's coming in, though. So maybe it's a new chapter in your relationship. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Ava. You're very welcome. But let me know when you guys get over to the play button app, second link in the link tree. Hi, Nida. What up, girl? Yeah, so let me know, Nida, if my feed is better. It looks like my feed is better. It's more strong. It's not doing the shit. Apparently, squirrels were eating my cable line. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But let me know if I skip, if I, flag, whatever. Oh my God, right. But we are talking about human design right now, guys. So if you want to get over to, thank you for the heart, me. I love you. Come over to the play button app and I'm going to show you human design here. And once you guys get over here, just let me know in the live chat that you are here. Wow. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Oh, Lordy. So sorry, guys. Oh, I got a tickle. But this is human design here. Thank you, Christina. If you guys want to see the human design body graph or the human design chart, come over, second link in the link tree to the play button app. This is human design. It's basically your blueprint to you. It is why you are the way that you are. It is what type of energy you have, how you possess it. You can see type on the right-hand side. I have the energy of the projector. That's my energy type. I am a non-sacral, which is, let me see. I'm going to do it this way, which is this one here that is highlighted. Why is this constantly being highlighted? Why? Let me refresh this. Shambler, thank you so much, Shambler. I got you. You are next. I'm just going to quickly explain human design, and then we'll get your reading right to you. But this square right here, the second from the bottom, is your energy center. If you have it white, it means you have inconsistent access to this center right here. This center is, again, your energy center, and if you have it white, you have inconsistent access to your energy. You're good for like 4 hours a day. After 4 hours, you're kaputs. You're done. If you work a 9 to 5, which you're not designed to do, you're going to see that it is really wearing you down. You can get burnout really easily. And it's like you sit down on your couch, you're done for the day. You can't get up. You can't feed yourself. It's like a struggle to do anything else because you exerted all your energy doing a 9 to 5, which you're not designed to do. If you are a non-sacral, that's a manifester, a projector, or a reflector. If you're a generator or a manifesting generator, as long as you're inspired by it, then you can do it. Jasmine, thank you so much. You just booked a human design reading for May 1st. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. All righty. That's wonderful. Thank you. So, but that's what human design is. I'm on YT and TT. Yeah, girl. Hell yeah. So that's what human design is. And I'm very excited to read your chart for you. You can always look it up for free as well. I never gatekeep this stuff because I want you to have it. I want it to be available to you. So you can just Google human design graph, human design body graph is what it's actually called, human design chart. You'll find free generated charts there. But Shambler, let me know that you're here. I'm also on the Play Button app. So I'm going to give you a timestamp when this is done live, when I'm done live streaming, not this. I'm not a this. I am a they. I am a she. I go by she, her. Either way, I don't care about my pronouns. Not what this is about. But it is about you being able to access this reading later on the Play Button app, and you will be at 46 minutes going more into 47 minutes. So we're going to do your 2025 reading here for Shambler. Thanks for coming back, girl. I haven't seen you in a minute, so thanks for being here. All right, let's see what's going on for 2025 for Shambler. Shambler. Thanks, Spirit, for being here. We love you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are unaware. Spirit just makes me release in that way. All right, Spirit. For 2025. What does Shambler need to know? What does Shambler need to know? What does Shambler need to know? All right, that was a terrible shuffle, so we definitely doing another one. All right, I even want to do one more because it feels right in the body, and then we'll pull some cards on it. What does she need to know about 2025? All right. Wow, big energy at the bottom of the deck. This is the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is your wish fulfillment card. This is saying whatever your manifestations are, whatever you're working on, it is coming true. This is the genie in a bottle energy, right? In traditional tarot, it looks like a little guy doing like a little like kicking dance. I think it's a Russian dance. But this is your wishes coming true. Your wish is coming to fruition. So whatever you're working on, know that this year, they're going to start coming in. They're going to start coming in. Wow. Whoa. Okay, so there's some big life changes. Big life changes here. I want a clarifier. Okay. So you're going to learn how to be a leader this year. You're going to learn how to be a leader because we have the Hierophant and we have the Emperor. The Hierophant is more a clarifier for a certain card, but the Emperor is a leader. They are a king, essentially. It's funny that I was talking about Russia when I think Russia used to have emperors. They don't anymore, but they used to have emperors. Now they just have a dictatorship or an oligarchy, whatever. But either way, But this is Aries. This is taking action. This is initiating. So he is traditionally Aries. That's what Aries is here for. No, I haven't seen that. Unless you're talking about Tyler Henry. Tyler Henry is very, very famous himself. I just paused that so I could answer Safa's question there. So you can see we still have 3 minutes, 35 seconds left. We're going to continue here, but there's something you're initiating this year, something that you're going to lead. You could be starting a new job. You could be starting a new entrepreneurial endeavor. There's something here that's very CEO energy. I mean, you are intuitive. You are intuitive. We have the moon, and there could be unknown circumstances coming your way that is going to cause you to change, going to cause you to grow. We have evolution in this card. This is a dog mask. This is a wolf mask. So we have evolution in this card. We have the moon here as well. The moon is the face of the hermit. So let me show you. Let me show you here. This is the hermit, right? And this is her face right there. So she is wisdom. You're gaining wisdom. You're gaining like information that you might be learning a little bit of the hard way. But the moon is Pisces. Pisces is the most intuitive out of all the zodiac signs. They are also about your mental health. They're about unknown enemies and unseen circumstances as well. So these are going to help you on your way, even though it doesn't feel like it sometimes. Sometimes it feels like, wow, that came out of nowhere. Sarah, thank you for the heart me. Now what do I do? But that's leveling you up. This is calling you to say, hey, get your shit together and start your practices with intuition, meditation, doing your practices that you need to do. So know that judgment is here to say this is a leveling up. This is a calling. This is the calling card in the deck. So you have a calling that is about your intuition, to trust in your intuition, to develop your intuition, to know that these unseen circumstances, unseen situations could also just be your guides coming here, because you can't see your guides. Your guides can see you. Your guides can give you signs, but you can't physically see your guides here on this realm. And you're ready to take this action. You're ready. You see this divine connection. The sword extends past the physicality of this card. This is divine action that you are taking. This is the second fastest moving card in the deck. So fast it is literally the gravitational pull is bending the trees to the will of this horse that is going so fast. You're ready to take on the next chapter. You're ready to take on the battle. But the thing is, what you're running towards is this tower moment. The tower moment is here saying there's going to be a reset, but you're ready to take on that reset because it's going to really allow you to be a role model. Like saying like, yes, I've gone through my own shit. Yes, I've had to reset. I've had to start over. I've had to do things where it wasn't very savory, but it's led me to where I am here today. It's created this character. It's created me. So don't be afraid of this tower moment. Yes, it's going to be hard. Not going to lie to you. The tower is difficult. The tower is sudden change, sudden upheaval, sudden. So it's out of the blue. That's why the lightning bolt is here. The lightning bolt is here because it is striking the tower, causing the crown to fall so that everything can be able to be rebuilt. So yes, you're going to start from the ground up, but that is how you become this Hierophant. The Hierophant is a leader. Again, you have leadership all up in this cards, okay? They are a leader. They are usually the Pope. Oh my God, R.I.P. Pope. But usually the Pope. But the Pope is wisdom as well. Gray and Tarot is wisdom. And this is leadership. You can see they're very grounded. Stay grounded, knowing that you are no better than anyone else, but you just have life lessons that you need to impart. And that's coming from this tower moment. So don't be afraid of this moment. You're ready to take on whatever comes your way. You are going to be okay. Just trust in yourself, trust in the process, go with the flow. Jazz, thank you so much, darling. I got you. You are next. And you are going to be just fine, Shambler. Okay? It's going to have its ups and downs this year. Usually how years go. You don't really need a second to go. Life's going to go up and down for you. It's how life works. But I do see there's going to be some drastic changes that are going to be really beneficial for you, but in the moment may not feel so beneficial. Okay? So trust the process and take it in stride. All right, my love? I hope that helps, Jazz. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate you so much. I really do hope this helped. All right. So next we have is Jazz. After Jazz, we have an opening. So if you're interested in a reading, $15 donation. Wow. Thank you. Me and my husband have been talking about me being a stay-at-home mom after working 15 years. Hell yeah, dude. Especially if that's something that you want, go for it. Because your manifestations, your wishes, they are coming true. There just has to be a reset here coming your way. And it may be more difficult than you think. All right. Jazz wants to know about career. So let's see what's going on for Jazz's career, Spirit. And again, $15 donation, a Linktree link in the profile. If you're on the Play Button app, it's literally pinned to the top of the live chat. Thank you so much, Bree. Girl, hey. Thanks for the heart me. Kelly, welcome in. But if you are on the Clock app, it's in my profile. You know the deal. You know the drill by now. You've heard many people say, go visit they don't use profile. I'm using profile in hopes that it's not going to trigger anything from the people who are shadow banning me, because I'm shadow banned. She goes, hey, girl, hey. All right, Jazz, let's go for it. Let's see what's going on with career for Jazz. Jazz. Spirit, what does Jazz need to know about career? Spirit, what does Jazz need to know about career? And Jazz, this timestamp is 55 minutes. The timestamp for this one is 55 minutes. What does Jazz need to know about career? What does Jazz need to know about career? What does Jazz need to know about career? One more shuffle feels good in my body, and then we'll cut that deck. All right, let's go for it. All right, the Queen of Cups. I see this card and I just like follow your heart. Follow your heart, follow your intuition, follow what makes you happy. She is emotionally stable. She's intuitive. She's creative. She is stable as well. You can see here she's on dry land. Yes, her skirt is in the water, but she's on dry land. That's where her throne is. Her throne is a beautiful shell. And we do have like mermaid imagery as well here. So mermaids to me are free in the water, but they're also very smart. They're very intelligent. People believe them to be sirens, like the mythological sirens. So just know, like, there is something here. Sorry, my nose is like dripping. I'm not trying to just play with my nose this whole time. I'm so sorry. But this is something that is going to bring emotional stability. So follow your heart. Make sure your cup is filled. Neela, it just says you're joined. Hi, Neela. I thought you said something. I was going to say something. But follow your heart and fill your cup, okay? Only you can fill your cup. No one else's responsibility is. It's only your responsibility to fill your cup. Do not hold yourself back. Don't hold yourself back from whatever it is that you want, all right? There's a partnership coming in, Jazz. There's a partnership coming in that's going to allow you to really trust yourself and let you know, like, this is where we need to go. So the Eight of Swords is the first card. The Eight of Swords is saying, don't hold yourself back. Your emotions are clouding your logic because nothing is in front of this character. Nothing's behind this character. All the swords are to the left or to the right. Okay. So just know whatever is coming your way, don't hold yourself back from it. If you were to shimmy these ropes off because they're very loosely placed, you can take off the blindfold and see that it's been you who's been holding yourself there because emotions have been at an all-time high or have been making you feel a certain way or do a certain thing, things of that nature. So just know you are responsible for making the steps that necessary so that you can have this new partnership. There could be a partnership coming in. This could be a love relationship and a work partnership at the same time. Or this could just be a new partnership in business. This is a lifestyle change card. That's what the Lovers really is. We are accommodating our lifestyle to fit in for somebody else to fit into it or to do whatever I want, right? They say dress for the job you want, right? Know what you want and start to go for it. Whether you're dressing for it, you're acting like you have it, you're manifesting it, whatever it may be. You have two angels in both of these cards. You have angel wings on both. All right. So just know you are protected by Archangel Michael. This is the protection angel. And this is more like not a sphinx. I'm trying to think of what the lion is that flies. Maybe it's just in that crazy Christmas video that I like, the Life and Times of the Santa Claus. That's claymation. But either way, I digress. I'm getting off topic. But you are going to have somebody who's going to help you get to where you need to go. That's what the lighthouse is. The lighthouse shows you where shore is, right? It shows you where shore is by spinning its light around so that everyone in the darkness can see, hey, don't come over here unless you want to get either shipwrecked or get to shore. So there's going to be somebody who's going to be a beacon of light for you that's going to come in. These are very curious cards to me, the Two of Swords and the Page of Cups here. Two of Swords is a crossroads card. Do I follow my emotions or do I follow my logic? Because the swords are logical. They're thought. They're the mind. The water is emotional. So you might be having to wait out emotional waves. We'll figure out what your human design authority center is, and that's how you trust your decision-making processes is through that. And you may have an emotional authority center, or the solar plexus might be defined in your chart. And you may have to wait for clarity before making any decisions, before being able to trust your intuition and trust yourself. But you are going to start something new. You're going to start something new. All pages are newbies. They're starting something. They're immature people. This could be an immature water sign. That's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. But this is somebody who is going to really trust in their intuition, trust in their feelings that they get in their body, whether they feel like it's logical or not, but trust in those emotional waves and waiting them out, waiting for clarity before making a decision. All right, because that's what it's saying here. But there is something coming in that is going to allow. I know we're talking about money here and finances. Ooh, I'm so glad I pulled this one. We only have 13 seconds left. The 10 of Pentacles is the financial security card. So when you start to really trust yourself, when you really start to wait out emotional waves and not make in-moment decisions, and you really wait at least a minimum of 24 hours, if not longer than, you're going to see what is right for you. And you're going to get that financial security that you're asking for, get that job you're asking for. So I feel like there's something here that you might be starting up, but we'll see what happens there. But don't hold yourself back. Don't let your emotions dictate your logic. Wait out emotional waves. If there's a partnership coming your way, they're going to be here to help. They're going to be here to help you. All right. So Jazz, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for your $15 donation. I really appreciate it. Just make sure, remember to follow your heart. Alicia, thank you so much for your question. It's a $15 donation at the top of the live chat. You can go to my Linktree link. You can submit your $15 through Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, and we can see what's going on with your ex. I don't need to know he's an Aquarius. I don't need to know his birthday. I don't need to know his name. Don't give psychics that much information. Psychics really just need the topic. I'm looking to know about love. I'm looking to know about my relationship. I'm looking to know about career. I'm looking to know about finances. Like, you don't need to give any psychic a lot of information. If they're asking for a lot of information, that's a red flag, red flag, red flag. Like, no, just walk away from that person. Get your money back from that person. They don't need to be asking you questions. Okay. But it is a $15 donation in order to get a reading. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So if you're interested in in any of those modalities, it's a $15 donation. Depending on where you're seeing me, if you're on the Play Button app, it is linked to the top of the chat. It's pinned there. You can just go right there to click the Linktree link. If you're on the Clock app, go ahead and go to my profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, Human Design with Melody. Once you get to the Linktree is how you can submit your donation. All right, guys. So if you guys are interested, that's how you do it. I have availability right now, so there is no wait. It's first come, first serve as well. So come on in. I'm just checking to see if I missed anything. I don't think I did, but I like to double check and make sure just in case. Because sometimes I'm not looking at the screens. Sometimes I'm looking at the quads. All right, like I thought. No, I didn't miss anything. So we're just waiting on our next $15 donation. We can do, again, psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings. I do them all here live on TikTok, all for a flat rate of a $15 donation. But how are you guys doing? How's your Thursday? I hope you guys are all doing well. We have, if you work a traditional 9 to 5, you got one more day to wake up, then you got the weekend. If you don't work a traditional 9 to 5, hey, what's up with you? Hope you guys are all doing well. But yeah, let me know what's been going on with you guys while we're waiting for the next person to get a reading live on the internet. I'm just going to say the internet. Debbie, it's a $15 donation, my friend. Go to my profile by clicking my picture twice, and then you can get right on the list. There is no wait at this time. So go ahead and get your $15 donation to Venmo, PayPal, or my website in order for you to get your reading. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, Debbie. No problem. No problem at all. I'm going to capitalize that. Sorry, I'm just not opened. Ah! Oh my God. All right, there we go. No, it has to be over here now. There we go. All righty, guys. So I just made a little ribbon letting you guys know the list is open to let you know that I am taking donations at this time. Again, $15 to the Linktree link in the profile is how you do it. First come, first serve. Whoever gets it in first will get their reading next. Yeah, I just don't know what to say. That's the thing about this stuff. Are you guys enjoying my new content? I'm doing like a deadpan readings on my actual profile. If you guys have come across it at all, let me know how you think about them. I definitely think I'm being shadow banned, but as long as you guys are having fun and I'm having fun, we can do anything. Okay, well, apparently my timer was going. Quit it. Quit going on. And if you guys enjoy it, I'll do more of them as well. And if you haven't seen them yet, go to my profile and look at my latest videos. The last 3 have been deadpan videos. Had a lot of fun making them. Kelly, I've been telling everyone about my pet reading with you. I'm going to do another one because I thought of so many questions to ask Stanley. I haven't seen the deadpan videos. I'll go look. Yeah, Kelly, go look. Share them, repost them, like them, comment on them. It's trying to get me out of this stupid shadow ban. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm so happy about you telling everyone about your pet reading, and I'm excited to do another one for you. I love them. I'm definitely getting shadow banned today. Yeah, I think it's been 2 years, honestly, that I've been shadow banned. It's just an insane amount of time and effort that I've put into everything to just not get anywhere or go anywhere. So I'm going to be excited when the Neptune app finally gets into the marketplace. I was supposed to be a beta tester, never got the email to beta test. So I never was able to beta test. Yeah, it's all the time, but like today, it's really bad. Don't forget, if you get low numbers, just get off and get back on your live, especially on the clock app. Because it helps you like basically reset and get back into the algorithm and then hopefully get people in. I do that all the time. Like I'm not opposed to doing like 3-4 times a live to get off and get back on. Just to kind of reset it, get new people in here or get the people that haven't seen me before and they see me again. But I did just put up a Linktree link in my bio last night. Anything that has anything to do with it? I don't know. That's something I'm going to ask the cards about, actually. Spirit, what do we need to know about putting the Linktree link in our profile on the clock app? Because everyone does it, I feel like. Spirit, what do we need to know about Linktree link in the bio on clock app? Spirit, what do we need to know about the Linktree link in the bio of the clock app? Is it shadow banning us? Is it the reason we're shadow banned? What's going on? Yeah, I tried, but I only got 2 people today. No. 6 of Pentacles saying that right now the clock app seems to be allowing Linktree. But let's see what other cards are saying. No, I don't think that's the issue. I don't think that's the issue. It's allowing for more creativity. It's allowing for more celebration. It's allowing for help. It's allowing for things like that. So I don't think this has anything to do with it. It is strange though, I will say, but apparently the cards are saying, yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with it. Mm-mm. Strangely enough. All right, guys. So go ahead and follow me if you haven't followed me already. I am going to actually restart the live here on the Clock app. I love my new Linktree link. Yes, as you should, darling, as you should. But I am going to restart this live here on the Clock app. So I'll be right back. But follow me if you haven't followed me already. And I'll see you on the next live here. Okay, bye. Let's see. Let's try it again. Yeah, I always have settings on here too, Nita. I always do a audience control. I always make sure it's 18 and older that can come in. And then I always disclose content disclosure of my own brand. So I always do that before I go live too. I don't know if maybe that's something that you are doing or not doing. I'm not sure, but I don't know if it helps or not. But I know I always get tagged if I don't do like the content disclosure. It will automatically put me on that. So I just put it on there now. All right, welcome in, guys. Hi. My name is Melody. I'm a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And I do readings here live on the internet. I'm on both the Clock app and the Play Button app. I'm on the Play Button app because it records the videos and posts it right away. So if you ever want to see your reading again, you can just go right over to the Clock app. I have it as my second link in my Linktree. Make sure to subscribe to my channel on there. And then you'll be able to always watch your reading again, or you can join us there anyway. And if you are on the Play Button app and you want to do a reading, it is a $15 donation. The Linktree is pinned to the top of the live chat. So you can just click on that link right there and submit your donation through Venmo, PayPal, or my website. If you are on the Clock app, it is located where, in the profile. I'm sure you know where that's at. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, is how you can get on the list from here. Now, there is no wait at this time. Welcome back, Hunter. Welcome back, No Name. Thanks for coming back to the live. But yeah, that's how you get a reading, is a $15 donation. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So check it out there to get your reading here today. There is no wait. So let's go, guys. Do you want clarity? Do you want insight on a matter? Are you looking to get insight on love, on relationships, on finances, on career, on health? Are you looking for a general reading? You're like, Spirit, what do I need to know? And then we can get a reading here for you for that. If you're looking for connection from somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm, that is a mediumship reading. And I also do human design readings, which is a chart reading. It's your blueprint to you. It's what type of energy you have, how to work efficiently with your energy, and how to trust yourself when making decisions. And that goes to trusting your body and knowing your body is the smartest thing about anybody. Your body doesn't forget a damn motherfucking thing. Birdie, thank you for the follow. And your body is always going to direct you in the right place. And we tell you, hi, Gary from the UK. Thanks for being here. But we always let you know like what that is and how to work with it efficiently as well. So again, it's a $15 donation for any type of reading that you're interested in. Find the Linktree link in the profile on the Clock app. And it's, again, linked right to the top of the live chat on the Play Button app. All right. So guys, it's a $15 donation. That's what we're doing readings for. Aqua. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am butchering your name. I apologize. And Sophie, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. We are doing donated readings at this time. I've already been on for over an hour. So we are doing freebies. We do in the beginning of every live. So you can always try to get a freebie. It's a random selection of freebies. So you can follow me and make sure to come onto my live right away. And you might be receiving a free reading. It's a random selection. Otherwise, we do donated readings for $15 throughout the rest of the reading, throughout the rest of the live. So we just hanging out here. We're waiting for people to come in who are interested to get clarity or insight, connection with somebody who's passed away, or want to know more about themselves through the lens of human design. All right, just want to take a gander, just make sure I didn't miss anything. I know I didn't, but I just feel like I want to do other things. Hello, Heaven. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. All right. Yep. Didn't miss anything like I thought. They're $15 donations for 5 minutes. You get a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. It's a reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, or human design readings. And you can send in the donation through the Linktree link located in the profile. So I'm just chilling out, just waiting with you guys. I hope everyone's having a good Thursday. I hope everyone's getting productive or being lazy. There's no shame in the lazy game. Some of us need to live and rest, and other people have active. So some of us live and rest and have active cycles, and some of us are just active. Especially with human design types. Like I'm somebody who's designed to live and rest and have active cycles. Firecracker asks, are we able to ask questions here if we can't do the 5 minutes? So it is a 5-minute reading is what you would get for your donation. So I'm a little confused by your question. But that's what we do here. We do 5-minute readings. So if you can't do 5 minutes, then unfortunately you can't do a reading, my love. If you have time to hang out with me today and wait for 5 minutes, and literally you're going to be the next person to get a reading. There is no wait. So if you have 5 minutes to spare, you can get a question read. But otherwise, I do freebies at the beginning of all my lives. And they're not 5-minute readings. They're just polls. But I'm completed doing my freebies today. Angela, thank you so much for your question. It is a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. That's how you get a reading here for 5 minutes. All right, and I'm just hanging out, just shuffling the cards because I don't know what to do with my hands. I never do. I never do. Who does? Hands are weird. Alrighty. So, Neva, are you still on both the clock app and the play button app? And if you're on the clock app, have I been freezing or stalling or anything like that? There she is. This is me during my live earlier, just waiting and being awkward. That's part of the gig. It really is. It's been smooth. I'm so happy to see that. I'm so happy. By the way, guys, if you don't have a username or a picture, I block you. Just FYI. You guys don't need to know it, I guess. But if you don't have a username and you don't have a picture, I block you. Because I don't know if you're a troll. You might be a troll. I'm not chancing trolls. Now the trolls are going to come in because they heard me singing about them. They're like, oh my God, it's my time to shine. Troll. Gosh, they are literally everywhere. I just found another one. So Slay Station, it's a $15 donation. I'd love to do a general reading for you, but I need an energetic exchange, my friend. Go ahead and go to the Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. And that is how you can submit your $15 donation, and then we'll do your general reading for you right away. All right, guys. So I hope you guys are doing well, though. I know I already said that to people who've been hanging out with me today. I just literally don't know what else to say. I don't got a cat here. I can't show you cats. Cats are sleeping. They're taking a cat nap. Last time I saw Winnie. Hi, Carly. Last time I saw Winnie, he was in the catio. Last time I saw Salem, he's not there anymore. I don't know where my Salem boy is, but he was in the sleeping on a blanket. I'll do my freebie. Yes. Thank you, Kelly, for letting me do something. Woo woo. All right, Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? Yes, Carly, we'll get your freebie as well. Hi, Carmen. Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? What's going on for our friend Kelly here? All right, this feels good. Last shuffle there. We have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is an air sign person. Traditionally, they are Aquarius, but they can be Libra or Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. If you know somebody's big three or your big three, you know what I'm talking about. So this is somebody who's rising up to the occasion. They are the highest king. There is transformation all with these butterflies here, and they're taking off. They're taking off their ideas, their inspirations, their communications, their actions, their logic. It's all coming together for them. And they are rising up and they're allowing this transformation to take a hold of them. Very logical. Very interesting here because we have logic, but we also have logic tied in with our emotions. The Queen of Cups is a very emotionally stable person. She is creative. She is intuitive as well. The way I stuttered over the word intuitive. I am an intuitive. But there is something here that you do need to heal, but it's putting you into alignment. So if you're doing shadow work, if you're doing any type of work that's allowing your intuition to come in or your creativity to soar, go for it. And I know about creativity with you because I know you have a photography business. But this healing moment, this moment of pause, this moment of like, kind of like making sure everything is safe and sound before proceeding is going to allow you to, sorry, it's backwards on the YouTube, but it's going to allow you to get into complete alignment. There is nothing in this card's way. It's complete alignment. Carmen is a $15 donation, darling, for a reading. Linktree link in the profile. Brandy, thanks for being here. And then we have the Emperor. The Emperor is somebody who is a owner. They own a business. They own their rights. They own their IP. They own their things. They own their shit, right? They're also a leader. They're also a CEO, a superior. So this is you leading your own business. Yes, there might be a pause right now. Yes, there might be something that is causing you to like be kind of a little bit shy about it, but it's going to put you in alignment, okay? So don't overthink things. Don't over analyze things. Just know right now we have to make sure everything is good and then we will proceed. So I hope that makes sense there, Kelly. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much. I got the Emperor during my last reading with you. Girl, if you're getting multiples of the same card, that's something to pay attention to. I'm wild out in these streets. And Brandy, I hope you have a fantastic day too, my love. All right, we're going to do Carly's freebie for also being a paid subscriber. Thank you, Carly, for being a paid subscriber. Paid subscribers get daily free readings. They also get they also get 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes anytime they donate $15 or more to the Linktree. I got a hair. I feel it. I feel it on my face. Sorry, it was like bothering me. All right, you're very welcome, Kelly. Hi, Wendy Sue. All right, let's go ahead and do Carly. Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? What's going on for our dear friend Carly here, Spirit? And guys, if anyone's interested in a 5-minute reading, a psychic reading, a mediumship, or a human design reading, thank you, Spirit, for being here. It's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Absolutely, you can, Wendy Sue. Thank you so much for being here. We're doing Carly's right now, though. Good things coming in springtime. The Four of Wands is a card of success in springtime and a card of commitment. Let me know if you got this card last time, Carly, because I feel like this is a repeat message for you. And if it's a repeat card, it's something to really pay attention to. But there's something happening that's going to be really good and really beautiful happening in springtime, which is to the mid to end of June. You're going to start to see things in a different light, in a different way. That's what the Hanged One's all about. The Hanged One is saying, hey, I need to see this new light here. I need to be enlightened. I need to really understand what's happening here. I'm not looking through rose-colored glasses. I'm really seeing things for actually how they are. And then we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a card of choice. You have choices. You have a choice to get enlightened. You have a choice to see things how they actually are, or you have a choice to stay in rose-colored glasses. Yes, of course, Bianca, you can. But we do have this choice here that's going to allow you to really see things for exactly how they are and not what they want them to be. And that's when your success comes in, my darling. Your success comes in then. Thank you so much, Carly, for being a subscriber. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I love you so much. And thank you for always supporting the live. Thank you for being a regular and everything. I just appreciate you to the moon. I do. All right, the next person who's a paid subscriber is going to get a reading is Wendy Sue. And then after Wendy Sue, we have Bianca. So let's see what's going on here for Wendy Sue, Wendy Sue, Wendy Sue. Thank you. I love you so much. I love you so much. Let's see what's going on. And guys, if you want to get a skip the list, you want to make sure you're the next person to get a reading. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Or if you're on the Play Button app, it's literally just pinned to the top of the live chat. I know I had to cross my body. It would probably be easier just to do that. But it's just backwards. It's mirrored. So I think it's this hand, but it's not. All right, Wendy Sue is here. Perfect. So what's going on for Wendy Sue? Wendy Sue, Wendy Sue. Spirit, what does Wendy Sue need to know? Spirit, what does Wendy Sue need to know? Spirit, what does Wendy Sue need to know? What's going on for our friend Wendy Sue? What's going on for our friend Wendy Sue? Oh, collaboration, creativity. Really step into your creative endeavors. Whatever it is, if you're making art for yourself, if you're making art through pain, that's the best way to translate art so that it's out of your system and you're reset on that. And you can share it with others, and other people are going to take that art that you created out of that pain, and they're going to put their own story to it. They're going to put their own label to it. So it starts to lose its true meaning after a period of time, because now you're seeing that your art might actually help assist other people with their own stuff. Yeah, this one came out too. We have the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. The Three of Swords is the heartbreak card, toxicity here. We have the Ten of Swords, which is basically put a fork in her, she's done. This is like being gaslit. This is being leaking out toxic behaviors, toxic energies. She is alive and well, though. She's just scrolling on her phone. She's taking a moment. She's taking a break. Yes, she's burdened by these swords, but she's going to be okay. She's going to make it after all. So that's you. She's going to end up getting up after the sun comes in, because it's always darkest right before the dawn. As soon as the sun comes in, you are going to feel like, okay, I got this toxicity out of me, and I can see things for exactly how they are. I can see the steps that I took to get myself here. I can see the steps other people took to help to get me here as well. I can see my part to play. I can see their part to play. I can just see everything exactly how it is without any distortion, and becoming enlightened by the situation. Use this pain in your art. Literally, before I even pulled any of these cards here, I was talking about using your pain as art. Do it. Whether you're writing, whether you're painting, whether you're doing songs, it doesn't matter. Just get it out of you. Get it out of you. Don't let it sit in there. Don't let it fester. Don't let it. It's not worth it. Okay. So Wendy Sue, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a paid subscriber. Paid subscribers get free readings, a daily free reading anytime that I am live. They also get a 6-minute reading whenever they donate $15 or more to the Linktree link in either the profile or what's pinned to the top of the app here. Sorry, I just wanted to fold up that blanket. Hopefully you didn't get too much side me. Sorry. But either way, yeah, so subscribers get 6-minute readings instead of 5-minute readings anytime they donate $15 or more. And yeah, so if you want to subscribe, it's the star. That's how you do it. I believe the star is here on the Clock app. I'm not sure how you become a paid member on YouTube yet. I haven't done the research. I should do it. I haven't. So just to know that I know that I need to look it up, but I don't know how to do it. So right now it's all through the Clock app. All right, so Bianca, let's go. Let's do yours, my darling. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a paid subscriber as well. I appreciate you. Let's get your freebie to you. And anyone else who's interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can submit your donation. There they are. Bianca says, yay, thank you. You're very welcome, my love. Hour 30 is your timestamp for this freebie. Wendy Sue is probably about an hour 27. Carly was probably about an hour, I'm going to say an hour 22, something like that. Sorry, I didn't look. I apologize, guys. All right, for Bianca. Spirit, what does Bianca need to know? Spirit, what does Bianca need to know? Spirit, what does Bianca need to know? What's going on for our friend Bianca here? All right, this is going to be the last shuffle. All right, the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a newbie, a beginner. This is a water sign person, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This is about intuition. This little fishy right here, that is your intuition. That is your higher self speaking to this character, knowing like whatever's coming out of this conversation is going to lead you in the right direction, making sure that your emotions are even keeled and you're not going from an emotional standpoint, but instead you may be feeling things in the body and knowing like this feeling is intuition, because that's my intuition. Like the strongest intuition I have is the feelings in my body. But you're walking away from somebody who's not treating you well. We're walking away from somebody who might be lying to you, cheating on you, or stealing from you. Not sun sign. Why did I say that? But this is somebody who is not really your friend. This is somebody who does not have good intentions. And it may be somebody that you recognize didn't have good intentions and you're walking away from them. This is an eclipse. The eclipse season happened literally last March from the 14th to the 29th. So there is a lot of energy with that. So this is probably being caused by the eclipse. You might be paying attention. She goes, oh, I know. Oh, she knows. She knows who this is. Walk away from them. That you probably got revealed around that time. Oh, I knew what you meant, Bianca. She said, I know. And then her next comment is who it is. So get away from this person. This person is not your friend. This person is not your partner. This person is not somebody who you want around in your life, okay? So time to close the door on that motherfucker. All right, and then you're going to get to work. Then you're going to like things are going to clear and you're going to be able to have a clear shot to what it is that you want. 8 of Pentacles. All righty, guys. So trying not to sound snobby. No, you are good. I didn't take it as snobby at all. Like one time I got a reading back in 2020. I had a couple readings in 2020 that were pretty phenomenal. But this one was, she was just pulling cards. And she's like, who is this person? Oh, my God. And I was like, oh, they're talking about my narcissist. That's who they're talking about right now. And I was like, yeah, she's ruining my life. She's like, she's a snake in the grass. She's a fucking snake. Like, she didn't swear at me, but but she's like, don't trust this person. Get this person out of your life. And I did because she fucking sucked. Thank you. I've been trusting my intuition, like you said. Cheers to that, my love. Hell yeah. So when spirit wants you to know, like, this person's not good for you, get them out of your life, and you listen, you get rewarded in a big way. You get rewarded in a big way. And I want to say that reading was in August, and I think I stopped talking to that narcissist. And this is a friend of mine, a friend, quote unquote, that I've known for 20 years that I didn't realize was a fucking narc. I thought she was just bipolar, and I just blamed everything on bipolar disorder. No, she's a straight up narcissist. Crazy synchronicity because they are symbolic as a snake in my dreams. Ah! Oh my gosh. Yeah, because they're a snake in the grass. Snakes are... Real life snakes are pretty fucking cool. I like a real life snake. I don't want one near me without my permission or my knowledge, but like, I don't mind a snake. But like, symbol wise, like, yeah, they're here to like slither in and cause drama and be sneaky, because snakes are really, like, sometimes they're hard to see. So yeah, if they're being symbolized in your dreams by a snake, ooch, kind of rid the town of snakes, man. Proud of you to take courage to leave the narc. It can be hard. It can be, but I was done. I was so done by the time, because I'd have to call my best girlfriends and be like, hey, this person said this about me, and I just need to know, is that true? And thank God I had my group of friends, because like, and they're my best friends even to this day. Like, we're a group of 4, and we just need each other all the time. And I just don't understand, like, am I this way? And all of my friends would be like, no, we don't know what she's talking about. Like, we know you the best. Like, we're your best friends. Like, we know that you're not that way. Like, she's just trying to tell you you are, so that you start to believe that. So she has power over you. And that bitch can't have power over me. I literally cut her off, like, without warning. I don't give a fuck. I blocked her and everything. I worked with her. I talked to my boss. I told her everything that was going on, everything that was said, everything that was done. She literally made us, like, not ever work together ever again. I had to see her sometimes, like, on video calls and conferences and stuff like that. But I literally blocked her on all platforms. I blocked her number. I blocked her from being able to contact me at work. I was done with her. I washed my hands clean of her. And I have not seen her in probably about 4 years. June of 21 is when I quit that job. So that's probably the last time I physically saw her face. Not like actually, no, we had to take a picture together at one point. So yeah, I did see her physically, but I didn't talk to her. We didn't talk. Walked away from her. No, you're better off without a narcissist in your life. I'll tell you that right now. My depression, I wanted to end myself, you guys. I was literally at the ends of my rope. I was so depressed. This is the second time this person made me want to end my life, and I've known her for 20 years. So in high school, she was another reason. She would go around and be like, yeah, I was Melody's bully, and now we're best friends. That's a problem all on its own, and that's a problem that I allowed to happen, to allow my bully to be my friend. And then her proudly telling everyone how much she was my bully. Like, all the time. Yes, Melody's bully. It's not something you should be proud about, bro. It's fucking weird. Mansim, hey, how are you? I'm doing all right. Just retelling the story of my narcissist and how terrible she is. She was sure sucking all the beautiful energy out of you. Yeah, she was, because she was super jealous of me too. Super, super jealous of me. She would say offhanded comments. She would make me try to, like, be small. I'm not a small person. I'm a Leo rising. I am a large personality. I am huge personality. Mansip, we're not doing freebies right now. But you've been here before. I don't do yes or no's anyways. Oh my God, sounds like my ex-best friend. Literally. Sad that empaths often encounter narcissistic people in their life. It's because we feel for them at some points, because they're lying to us. They're straight up lying to us. Jess, thank you for liking the live. And we're believing those lies because we want to see the good in humanity. And then we figure out, like, through, like, communal friends, that we bond through trauma, through the narcissist, and realizing, like, she's just a fucking liar. She's a fucking liar, and she's nothing more than that. She's trying to get her way. She's trying to manipulate the system. She is mean-hearted and mean-spirited, and she pretends to be the soft person. You aren't soft. You're a fucking cunt. Ugh. I fucking hate her. I'm still bitter. I'm still bitter. I can't wait for the day I get to indifference. But 5 years after like cutting that person out of my life, 4 years from seeing them again, I'm still bitter because she fucking pissed me off. The list is open and I have no wait right now here. So if you want to get on the list, now's the time. Now's the time. There is no wait. $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile. Oh my God, I had one of those in my life too. Yeah, they're fucking terrible. They gotta go. They're here to recognize like you're no good for me, and I'm not going to keep you in my circle anymore. You are shunned. And Wendy Sue says, I don't like to be around people who make me question myself, and I will not eat their food. Hell yeah, don't eat their food. Nope, don't do it. Don't eat from their table. Don't take their drink, because you never know what they have in store for you. I don't blame you for that. And you should not be around people who like you to make you feel, Layla, thank you so much. I got you, Layla. Who make you feel that way. They're not meant to be in your life. They gotta go. They gotta go. All right, Layla, I got you. What type of reading are we doing for you, my love? And then Anita says, and everyone has now realized what a narcissist is. I know what a narcissist she is and has no friends anymore. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I love to hear that. My narcissist got married. R.I.P. to that guy. Like that guy is, he's toast. He's toast. That poor gentleman. But you know what? That's not my cross to bear anymore. I got out of there. And I'm the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. My entire life, I'm the happiest I've ever been. I just feel like, other than like, don't get me wrong, what's happening in the administration right now is terrible and I hate it. It's not making me live my best life. But other than stupid fucking Trump and everything that's going around, my life is better. Layla said, by the way, you're hilarious. Oh, girl, shoot. Did you put your question in there? I hope you didn't get filtered. If you got filtered, Layla, go to the second link in the link tree. I'm also live on the Play Button app, which is the second link. And then you can just join the live chat, and it does not filter you. Yeah, so go ahead and copy and paste that. Come over to the second link in the link tree. Comment on the live chat, and then that should be able to not filter you at all. And thank you so much for thinking I'm hilarious. I think I'm funny too. But guys, yeah, if you're interested in a reading, that's how you do it. Right now we have Layla, but after Layla, we don't have anyone else. So it's about a 5-minute wait, but you should be getting your 5-minute reading. Hi, Jamie. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. Nita says, oh, wait, I missed some stuff. I was first to call this chick out. Hell yeah, Nita. And then Wendy Sue said, do not sit at their table, even if it's their relatives. 100%, even if it's your relative, for sure. And then Nita says, intuition, LOL. And then Bianca says, love you, Mel. You cheer me up. Oh, I'm so glad. I try to be a breath of fresh air for people. I want to be a breath of fresh air. Even when I'm doing deadpan content, like I still feel like it's a breath of fresh air because everyone's like, the vibes are immaculate. Immediate follow. I'm like, hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. Jamie says they're half asleep, but at work. Well, at least you're doing something. But rest when you can, love. Rest when you can. Anita says, you are awesome. Girl, you're awesome. I love you so much, Nita. I do. I really do. I'm really happy that you're here in the live. I'm really happy you participate. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep making content and keep going live. Don't let the shadow ban win. Diana, thank you for the follow. You're having trouble with the live chat. No, people do seem to have trouble sometimes getting on the live chat, which I'm a little confused about. I don't know. I guess I'll have to see what you're seeing. Try to comment your question again with slashes instead of spaces or with emojis on either end. Something like that. Nita says, love you and love your personality. Thank you so much. Just like my favorite compliments. It's like, don't get me wrong, like being called pretty and stuff like that. It's really nice. It's really nice. It boosts my little ego. But like having a good personality, it's everything. Suddenly my videos are getting half the views. Do you think the shadow ban exists or just the algorithm being weird for me? I think shadow banning exists. I think it exists for sure. And don't forget, Layla, if I don't read your comment, that means I have not received it. And Diana, it's a $15 donation. I'd be happy to do a love reading for you. It's a 5-minute reading that you will receive. So go ahead and submit your $15 donation. I had to go to YouTube so you could read my comments. Right. Like, I think that's the thing is I do think you guys are being filtered with your comments. I only have like 60 views on my daily reading when it's usually 400. Yeah, I definitely think it's shadow ban. You know what? I know the card said that the Linktree link doesn't have anything to do with it, but do an experiment. Do an experiment. Do like tomorrow, do another video, and if it's only getting like less than 100, take off the Linktree and see what happens. Because that's interesting. That's interesting a lot to me. Good idea. Thanks. I'm full of them. Layla, you know what, Layla? You know, let's just go ahead and do this. I'm going to comment on your payment. I think you did a Venmo payment. So I'm just going to comment on your Venmo payment. And then you just comment back because it's not coming through. I have a feeling you're posting and posting and posting and your comments just being filtered. I'm going to say hi. And then you just reply back to my hi. All right, so I just sent that. No, don't be sorry. This is not a you problem, my love, at all. This is a clock app problem, and it's bullshit. It's a bullshit problem. And as soon as Neptune app gets available, I will be going over there and live streaming from there. I probably have to get a third camera somehow. Do I have to go buy an iPad? I don't want to buy anything from Apple right now. I don't know if I'm boycotting Apple. I think I am. I'm boycotting so much, I've lost track of what I'm boycotting. But I'm saying true. I'm trying very, 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 very hard and very intentionally to stay local with anything that I buy. Oh, I see. I'll follow you on TT. What's your username? Bianca, don't you already follow me? I thought you already followed me. I thought you were my subscriber. My paid subscriber. But it's the same name. It's atmospheric_melody here. But I thought maybe I mistook you for someone else. All right, Layla, I got your hi. So go ahead and let me know the topic of your question. Oh, she's so mean to you. Ah! I missed some things in the comments. I'm so sorry. I was like, Bianca, you already followed me. What are you talking about? Oh my God. Maybe they are trying to softly get us off TikTok. Well, maybe they don't want psychics on there anymore because there's a lot of content that's going around that's like if you see this, that on your timeline, it was meant for you. And it's very much poking at psychics, which I love. I think that shit's hilarious. You did. It came through. I think it's hilarious. I think some of the readings on TikTok are very like, how do I say this? I don't know how else to say it. It's just like, it's very much like, seems generic now, the way that the people are saying things. So just try to be uniquely you, be original, and maybe things will also come in. At least I'm hoping. It's not really working for me either, but we'll see. I'm always going to be myself. All right, Layla says, I want to know about love, but a lot is going on in my life, so whatever comes out is fine. All right, cool. Let's go for it. Now, let's see. So Layla, if you follow me on the Play Button app, second link in the link tree, this will automatically post after I get off live. So your timestamp, if you ever want to revisit this reading again, is going to be 1 hour and 48 minutes. Thank you so much, love. No, thank you. Thank you for your patience and getting me your question. All right, so 1 hour and 48 minutes is your timestamp. If you want to write it down, you can revisit this reading anytime on the Play Button app. So let's go for it for Layla. Bye, Bianca. Good luck, Neva. Spirit, what does Layla need to know about I'm just going to say, what does Layla need to know? I'm just going to do a general reading because a lot's going on, you said. So let's do a general reading here. What does Layla need to know, Spirit? What does Layla need to know? What does Layla need to know? What's going on here for our friend Layla? Wow, I have a headache immediately. You're the first person that finally, like, I felt something in the body for. Today, it's been really reliable on cards, relying on cards, but I feel it right here. Could be sinuses. This is a sinus, I believe. If you have a headache here, it could be a sinus headache. But thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are unaware. But I just feel the pain. It's like a pressure right here. And it does make me feel like it could be with sinuses, but it also makes me feel like it's just whatever's going on just feels like a lot, which is causing stress. And I feel the stress in the shoulders. So how to explain it? So how I feel the stress is like it's literally up here by my spine, by my neck, but it's like spread out to my shoulders. I don't know if you guys could even see any of that, so that might have been useless, but I just feel it there. So if you can just kind of roll your shoulders back and put your shoulders down, so your shoulders aren't up here or stressed out here, but that's where I feel like you're holding a lot of the stress, which is causing me to feel this headache here. Again, it could be sinus headache, but it could also possibly be a tension headache. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pull some cards here. All right, taking new action. We have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a card that is taking new action. They're practicing actually with this sword. They're practicing with this divine connection. This sword extends past the physicality of the card. This is divine connection. This is divine inspiration. This is saying, hey, we're asking you to do something. We're asking you to take action on something. So it's time to take some action on it. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Yeah, you're certainly over something, but there's transformation happening. This transformation is so good. There's some things you got to let go of, though. There's some things you got to let go of. So we have the Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups literally says over it. I'm going to show YouTube first. Gosh darn it, it's just inverted. Because YouTube, you can actually read it. It says over it on her sweater. You on TT, you can't read it. Unfortunately, it's always blurry. I don't know why. But it says over it. She's being presented with more of the same thing she's already has. She's already been here. She's already done it. She doesn't want more of the same. But nobody's listening to her complaints. Nobody's listening to her say, hey, I don't want any more of this. I've already had this. This has already been done. I need to let go of something now. And now I'm like holding on to something though. The Four of Pentacles, you can see she's holding on to money. Money is on her mind and her hands, on her feet. She's very much like holding on to this. What is it that you do need to let go of? Because you're asking like no more of the same, but holding on to what you got. But Spirit's really asking you to transform. This is my favorite card in the entire deck of tarot. There's not a better card than the Death card because it's saying things need to fall away. Whatever you're holding on to, let it go. All right? Because it's going to be let go regardless of anything because it's fate. This is fated for you to let go of what's no longer serving you so that you can bring in what's meant for you, what belongs to you, what's for you, okay? So let go of anything that's causing you grief, anything that's causing you issues. And it's not easy. It's easy for the person on the internet going, let go of things, it's fine. And then you're sitting there living the reality and you're like, I don't know how to let go. But you're going to let go regardless if you want to or not. And then we have the Sun here. The Sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot, period. This is also with the Two Towers. The Two Towers is, in traditional tarot, the moon. The moon is unknown seen circumstances, unknown enemies, unseen things that is causing your growth and your evolution, that is inevitably causing wisdom. Gray in tarot is wisdom. So whatever is happening is outside of the realm of your control, or at least it feels that way, but it's going to fall away. And when it falls away, You're going to feel strength. You're going to feel strong. You're going to feel stable. You're going to feel abundant. This is the card of abundance. This is the richest queen in the deck. She's the most stable queen. She is the queen that says, hey, I can handle anything because I have growth on my side. I have abundance on my side. I have everything that I need, and I have worth, and I have value, and no one can take that away from me. And in that case, that is where the abundance is coming in. Now, you might, I don't know what I'm holding on to, but I feel like, I don't know what I'm holding on to. Like, I feel it, but I don't know what it is. It could be just saying, hey, I'm ready for the next chapter. I'm ready for this transformation. I'm not going to let anything hold me back, and start really letting those manifestations come in. And maybe it's divine timing as well, because again, it's divinely led, right? We have the Page of Swords. This is divinely led. So this could just take some time in order to get what's meant for you, what belongs to you, and that is abundance. All right, abundance, abundance, abundance. Whether it's physical money, whether it's love and abundance, whether it's material gains and goods, because that's what that is. Never. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much. I got you. You are next. Thank you so much for your donation. But this is going to be something that's going to end up being very good for you and very abundant for you. So I do hope that helps there. I hope it gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight there, Layla. Whatever's falling away, let it fall away. Whatever needs to be dismantled, let it be dismantled. You're going to be just fine. Material gains, goods, all of that's coming your way. You are very welcome, Layla. Thank you for being here. Thank you for submitting your $15 donation. I really appreciate you so much. The next person we have is Neva. Neva, let me know that you were here. Joyful, thank you for the follow. And after Neva, we don't have anyone else. So if you are interested, it's like Neva. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. You're somebody who came back before. I think I've read you before. Sorry for not remembering how to say your name correctly, but I appreciate you. And what type of reading are we doing for you? We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Hey guys, after I got Neva, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, is how you can submit your donation. If you are on the Play Button app, it's linked to the top of the live chat. All right, so we're going to do a love reading. Shademan, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. That's how you get a reading here today. So let's go ahead and do some cleansing breaths real quick. But Layla, thank you so much again for your time, for your donation, for your question. I appreciate you, and I do hope that helped give you clarity or insight in some way. And Neva, I am also going live on the Play Button app, second link in the link tree. If you ever want to watch your reading again, because this records it and just puts it on my channel, it's going to be 1 hour and 56 minutes. All right, that's your timestamp, 1 hour and 56 minutes. So let's see what's going on here. For Neva. Spirit, what does Neva need to know about love? Spirit, what does Neva need to know about love? Spirit, what does Neva need to know about love? What's going on for Neva? Oh, sorry, I just feel like hot and sweaty. Almost like I feel like a nervousness a little bit. It's not like a full-blown nervousness. It's more like under pressure a little bit, but not like this unmanageable pressure. It's just a little stressful. It just feels like a little stressful. It doesn't feel like an ick moment. It just feels like, oh, I hope everything works out. Or I hope things get together. Like it has that type of feeling to it. Let's see. I just feel like hot. I feel like my upper lip wants to sweat, which is crazy. I'll even take off my sweater. But it feels hot and bothered. And I don't think it's the good hot and bothered either. I feel like I need to step up, or I need to perform, or I need to do something here. Let's go ahead and pull these cards here. Taking a break. We have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is a card of taking a break. This is a card of meditation. This is a card of a pause, of a moment, taking time for yourself. All right, take time for yourself. If you need to take a break with your partner or take a break if you're not with a partner and you just need to take a break from dating, it might be in the best case scenario for you, because the way this pressure is feeling, it's manageable for sure, but it just feels unnecessary. Like it just feels like unnecessary pressure. Yeah, you're walking away from something, but that's actually going to be so good. Wow. Page of Swords is out here today. Wow. You taking a moment for yourself, you like reprogramming your synapses in your brain, you really like knowing like this is my worth, this is my value, this is what I bring to the table. I'm not fucking around with people who don't see that. I'm not fucking around with idiots. I'm not fucking around with people who don't get me or make me feel small. You're walking away from all of that. That's what the Eight of Cups is about. Eights are they are a money sign, like number 8, but it's about infinity, opportunities coming in. So when you leave a scenario, Spirit just doesn't close that door. It opens another door. It opens another window. So there's something here coming in that is caused by the latest eclipses, which was back in March. So it maybe gave you realization of what it is you actually are looking for in a partner, or if your partner was actually suitable for you at that time, or the person you were talking to, or the person you were like trying to get their attention, whatever the scenario may have been for you. You're walking away from it. And you're walking away into something new passion, new desire. This is somebody like heat rises, right? So it's going to raise you up. It's going to put you up where they'll take us up where we belong. Oh, that's going to be on the internet forever. And that was bad. But either way, like this is something that is raising you up. It's elevating you. This is going to motivate you in a good way. And this is something new. So again, passion is here. Desire is here. There is so much transformation is here. I love him in a love reading. He's my favorite card, I think, in a love reading. I really do. Like the Knight of Pentacles is stable, is structured, is loyal, reliable. Like this is who you're going to. This is the person that's coming in for you. Somebody who's loyal and responsible and is able to take their own shit. The only qualm would be stubbornness. This person could be very stubborn and very much set in their own ways. That's the only thing. But we love a loyal person. We love somebody who's responsible. We love somebody who's stable and strong and is not going to make us feel like they're just going to leave. And I dealt with that for 6 years of my life. Like dealt with somebody who was a flight risk for 6 years. It was terrible, terrible. Now I'm with somebody who feels a lot more stable, like a lot more stable, a lot more like, no, we're in this together. I'm not leaving. So that's this person right here. Okay. The next 2 cards are phenomenal. It's phenomenal. The Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Swords. As long as you've learned your lessons from your past relationships, you are no longer going to repeat cycles. Instead, the Wheel of Fortune is going to be turning in your favor. This is somebody who is going to come into your life and allow you to be fortunate, to have luck on your side. This is literal luck on your side. If you're any of the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, or Taurus, you're going to feel it even more because, again, the fixed signs are stable. They're in the middle of their seasons. There's no season changes. There's no season endings, no seasons beginning. It's in the smack dab middle. So right now we're in Taurus season, right? Boom. Taurus is in the middle of spring. We're not going to change the summer till we get to Gemini season or Gemini season into Cancer season. Now we do have the Page of Swords as well. The Page of Swords is a new beginning. Newbie. I'm a Leo rising and Venus Aquarius. Ow! I'm a Leo rising and Aquarius sun. We similar. Now we do have the Page of Swords, which is taking new action. This is divine action. That's why the sword extends past the physicality of the cards. Like this is something that you're going to take new action in and you're going to be successful with because you have luck on your side. You have full-blown motherfucking luck on your side. So Neva, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you for your $15 donation. And I hope you got I hope this brought clarity or insight to you. And I hope it resonated. You're very welcome, darling. You're very, 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 very welcome. You got this. You got this. What's coming in next for you is going to be phenomenal. Gonna be phenomenal. All right, Laura, thank you so much for your question. It is a $15 donation. You can find the link in the link tree, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. That is how you can get on the link tree or on the list. So submit your $15 donation. I'd be happy to do a love reading for you, my love. No problem. No problem. I'm only going to be on for about an hour more, roundabout. So get your donations in now. First come, first serve. Whoever gets in first will get the next reading. All right. So I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. So I'm just doing a little refresh. I don't think I missed a thing, but just in case. All right, didn't miss anything there. Got her. All right. All right, we didn't miss anybody, just like I thought. Just figured I'd check because sometimes shit happens and sometimes I do miss things. All right, so it looks like we've gotten low in our view count on the clock app, so I'm just going to restart it. Make sure to follow me if you haven't followed me already, and I'll see you on like literally in a second because I'm just going to restart the live. I'll be right back because I'm planning to be on for at least another hour. I can do it better. I can do it better for the play button app. Love lift us up where we belong. So much better. That was so much better. Redeemed myself. If anyone watched further on. Hi, welcome, people on the clock app. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, we're doing psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings here live today on the internet, because we are both on the play button app and the clock app. So welcome in. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. All righty, guys. Thank you. If you're interested in a question, it's a $15 donation to get clarity or insight through a psychic reading, to get a connection with somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm through mediumship. And I do human design readings. It's a human design chart reading. I'm a human design professional. So if you want to know more about yourself, about your blueprint, how you function, how you work, what type of energy that you possess, how to work with that specific type of energy, and how to start trusting your body when making decisions, that's human design. It is my favorite modality to give. It's literally my favorite reading because it changed my life forever in the best ways possible. But it's all a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, is how you can get on the list. There is no wait at this time, so go ahead and get your donation in, and we will get your reading to you. We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. That's what we do. That's what we do. Hey. Hi, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing great today. I appreciate you all for being here. And we are just doing some readings here. Again, if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. You can get to the profile by pressing my picture twice and then putting it in through Venmo or PayPal. Hey, Melissa. What up, Mel? Glad to see you here. Hi, Barbie. Welcome. Yes. Do you want to do your freebie or do you want to do a donated reading? Because I have time for both. Whatever you want to do, let me know, because you are a paid subscriber. So you get a daily free reading, and then you'll get a 6-minute reading anytime you donate $15 or more instead of a 5-minute reading. I don't do fertility questions, Jordan. Thank you for asking. Doing a reading for Mel. Spirit, what does Mel need to know about work? Spirit, what does Mel need to know about work? Thanks, Jordan. If you want a different reading, though, go ahead and send in that donation of $15. We'll get you a different topic. But I just don't do them live. I do them privately, though. I do like pregnancy readings and fertility readings privately. Just because it's too much private information for a public platform. What does Mel need to know about work? What does Mel need to know about work? What does Mel need to know about work? Hi, Marin. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And since you're on the Play Button app, if you don't have to jump through any hoops, if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Go ahead and click that Linktree link right at the top there. Hold on. Boop. There you go. There it is. It's pinned to the top. Hi, Gira. All right, this is the last shuffle here for you, Mel. Let's pull it. All right, the Fool. So there is something new coming in. You may be taking a leap of faith on yourself when it comes to work. Maybe you are going for a promotion. Maybe you're trying to do your own thing, like own your own business. Maybe you're trying to just get a new job. Whatever it is, take that leap of faith. We have the Sun here, which is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot, period, is the Sun. That is the most perceived positive sign. We are taking this leap of faith, knowing that no matter what happens, we are going to land on our feet and we are going to be fine. Wow. Wow. My God. Whatever it is, you have everything you need. CD, thank you so much for the follow. You have everything you need. You have the wands, you have the cups, you have the pentacles, you have the swords, you have this growth of abundance, consistent access to it. You have everything you need to get started on whatever it is that you want when it comes to work. This is a card of a manifester. You can manifest anything. You manifest anything. Now we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is taking your power back. This character, defeated the other two characters because they had something that did not belong to them. And she said, you know what? Those are mine and I am going to do better. I am going to take my power back because I'm saying that you can't play with my toys anymore. I have a new job. I want to do my own thing. Not sure what direction to go. You can do anything you want. You can do anything you want because you have the Magician. They're saying get a move on too. Look at the Magician's wand. We have the Magician's wand here, right? And it's moved over here. Just to show you here on the Play Button app, the wand is right there. And then we have the wand right there. So there is something here. I think you should be planning for what you want to do. Like, what is it that you want to do? Do you want to work for somebody your whole life? Do you want to work for yourself your whole life? What is it that you want to do? Because you're going to be successful. You're going to get a move on. Things are going to happen. Okay. Because you have everything you need. So don't second guess yourself. You just don't know what you don't know till you know. So it's a learning process. When you own your own business, it's a learning process and you're going to be successful with it. Okay. Thanks. Love you, girl. Thanks so much. Hey, Lonnie. Thanks for being here. But Melissa, thank you so much for being here as well. I'm glad that made sense. Thank you so much for your question. And thank you for being a paid subscriber. I appreciate you so much. But guys, yeah, we are doing, hi, Marianne. I hope you're doing well. We are doing readings here live today on the internet, whether you're on the Clock app or the Play Button app, it doesn't matter. We are doing either or. So if you are interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile on the Clock app. On the Play Button app, it's literally just pinned to the top of the comment section. So if you're interested in a question, get your donation in now. You can use my website, Human Design with Melody. That's the first link. You can use Venmo or PayPal as well. And then you get a 5-minute reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So whatever it is that you're looking to get clarity on, insight on, if you are looking to get connection with somebody who's passed away, if you are looking to know more about yourself through the lens of human design, my favorite modality, my favorite reading to do, just because it changed my life in such a significant way that I'm dedicating my life to it. Like I want people to know this information because of how much it really helped me get myself on the right path and really start living my purpose in life, which human design does tell you your life purpose. So if you're looking to know why you're here, human design, it is it. It is the reason, man. It is the reason. All righty. So guys, yep, we're doing readings here. Just waiting on the next donation. There is no wait. You'll receive your 5-minute reading right away. And also make sure to check out my latest videos as well. If you want to like them, you want to repost them, you want to share them, feel free to do so. Feel free to do so, please, and thank you. It would really help a girl out. Declan, thank you for following. I appreciate you. All right, Lonnie, we'll get your weekly reading to you, my love. Thank you, Lonnie. All right, let's go for it. Lonnie, let me know when you're back. We'll get your weekly reading. Melissa, oh, Melissa's your name. Melissa, it's a $15 donation. Go ahead and donate $15 to the Linktree link in the profile, and then you will be able to get a reading. You'll be next. Lonnie is here and she's ready. Now, Lonnie, I don't know if you have the Play Button app, but if you do have the Play Button app, it's 2 hours and 13 minutes is your timestamp. So if you ever want to go back and rewatch this video, 2 hours, 13 minutes. All right, Spirit, what does Lonnie need to know about the week ahead? Elizabeth, thank you for sharing the live. And Spirit, thank you for being here. Spirit makes me burn for those of you who are unaware. Ooh, that was a sneaky one. All right, Spirit, what does Lonnie need to know about the week ahead? Spirit, what does Lonnie need to know about the week ahead? Why do I feel like dancing? I feel like dancing with you a lot. Lonnie, I do. But I don't know if you're going back to a powwow or something like that, or you've been practicing your powwow dance or something like that. But I get dancing a lot with you right now. So I don't know if that's in the cards for you or in the future for you, but man, get that dance going. Get that dance going. All right, last shuffle here. Let's pull the cards. We do a lot of dancing, me and my kids. Oh, good. Well, bust a move, girl. Bust a move. Dear Darla, thank you for the follow. Julie, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile for a 5-minute reading. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. So this is a lifestyle change card. This can also indicate love relationships, protection here with love relationships, because it's Archangel Michael, who is a protection angel. So there is a protection here. Soulmate level connection. I know you are married. You are a regular. Let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. Well, I'm going to say the weekend's going to be a little rough. But Sunday gets a little bit better, and then the rest of the week is phenomenal. Okay, the rest of the week's going to be phenomenal. So Friday we have the 5 of Cups. There could be it makes me feel like somebody's coming back. Somebody from the past is coming back. There are spilt cups here, so I don't know if you're dealing with the in-laws who are like coming back and being like, "Hey, we're back here," or somebody else from the past. But you just feel like somebody's coming back for whatever reason. So be prepared for tomorrow. Somebody to be like, "Hey, I'm back from your past. Yes, we spilled your cups. Yes, shit, it's gone down." But there is something here that is very, very beneficial here. But I don't know, because Saturday is the devil. Saturday is the devil. So when we have the devil, it's very much like this, this codependence, this addiction, things like this. So, and we were talking about I have a women's retreat, and we will be missing one woman that's passed recently. Oh, so we might be breaking free from anything then. If you have a women's retreat this weekend, it'd probably be, I do think this work will be worth it, but I think it's going to tell you, like, you got to let go of your demons. You got to let go of the devils inside you. I don't do readings for gifts, Cindy's. It doesn't equate to $15, no matter what one you use. But you can see they're chained. They're chained to the pulpit. The devil is the addictions, the codependence, things like that. So you may be really confronting this. And I see you being successful on Sunday with this. I feel like you are going to be renewed, be strong, have abundance, have all this beautiful energy coming your way. So Sunday is going to really start the week for real for you, where it's going to be really pleasant. The rest of the week is going to be really pleasant. But I do feel like you working on yourself and doing this women's retreat is going to shed some light on wounds that needed to be lit up. Okay, they needed to be lit up. They needed to be confronted, because Monday, you're putting yourself in the right position at the right place at the right time, doing the right work. Hi, Divine Timing. I hope you're doing well too. But I want you to know that you are leveling up. You are putting yourself in the right place at the right time, doing the right work. Nothing else is going to harm you. Nothing else is going to harm you. You have the vantage point. All those wands on the cliffs, they can't get you. They cannot get you. You, on the other hand, can take your wand It's a $15 donation. Thank you for asking, Divine Timing. And you can knock down everything that's in your way. All right. You can knock down whatever comes into your way. So Monday is going to be a really good day where you really feel powerful. You really feel like you have shit going for you. On Tuesday, you got my favorite card in the entire deck, which is the Death card. The Death card is saying, hey, whatever needs to fall away will. You don't have to do anything about it. It will fall away on its own. We have the Sun, which is the most perceived positive imagery you can have in tarot, period. But it's caused by this Tower moment. The two towers there in traditional tarot is the Tower card. This is not Sun Change. Sorry, that's not what I'm talking about. I meant the Moon card. I said Tower. I meant Moon. I apologize. Unknown circumstances, unknown enemies, unknown things coming that is causing you to have evolution, change, growth that's leading to wisdom. So whatever's falling away is for your highest good. This is a card of transformation. You're ready for this transformation. You're ready for the next steps, especially because we have new beginnings on Wednesday. The Ace of Swords, like leveling up. This is the highest ace. Rachel, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. The highest ace in the deck. Okay, you are having divine connection. Your ancestors, your source, your universe, God, whatever energies you believe that is higher than yourself. Like it is literally divinely leading you to your next step. So there is a new beginning coming in. Jordan, I got you. Thank you so much. That is going to be really beneficial. That is actually going to lead to next Thursday, you feeling like you are the mother, right? Like she is being taken care of. She has worth. She has value. She has love. She has creativity. She is a bad bitch. We love her. We stand her. She's amazing. This is how you are going to take on the next week, is like you're going to have your head held high and you're going to say, I can take on whatever comes my way because I know whatever is happening for me is for my highest good. Mrs. Miller, thank you so much for the follow. An amazing week. Absolutely. You're going to be confronting some real things though, starting tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, you're going to be confronting some real things, but you need to confront them. Okay. It needs to be confronted. So I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much, Lonnie. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I really, really, really appreciate you. Mwah! And have the best week. I love you. All right. She goes, I'm ready. Hell yeah, she is. We stand Lonnie on this podcast. Now that this is a podcast, so don't know why I said that. Either way, we're moving on to Jordan. Jordan, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Lonnie, for sharing the live. Jordan, what type of reading are we doing for you? Thank you so much. Hi, where do you see my career going? Staying where I'm at or creating eventually. All right, Jordan, let's see what's going on with career. Spirit, what does Jordan need to know about their career? Spirit, what does Jordan need to know about their career? Spirit, what does Jordan need to know about their career? What's going on for Jordan here? Ooh. It's so strange. So I feel my TMJ just on my left side of my body. I don't feel it on my right side at all. So I don't know if you clench or you like lean more towards your left side. But when you clench your jaw, I don't think you can only clench one side. At least I can't. I don't know if that's a secret talent. But if you can relax your jaw, that would be good. It makes me feel like there's something going on with the ears as well, strangely enough. But it's almost like I'm okay with what's happening, but I want more. That's how it feels to me. It feels like I'm okay with what's going on. Like it's fine, but I do want more. And I feel like that wanting more is going to get bigger and bigger over time. And that's when I'll probably feel the other side. She says, yes, exactly. But I think the more is going to win out. I think the more is going to win out because being stagnant, there's no growth there. It becomes boring. It becomes comfortable. It becomes like, yeah, this is what I do day in and day out. Like it's just, meh. Yeah, what you're doing is not really, you're putting a lot of energy into what you're doing and you're not getting what you want out of it. It's not really reciprocal. It's not really saying like, yep, this is what you're getting. This is what I want. It's like, I'm putting a lot of work into it and I may not even be getting a big enough paycheck, or I may not be getting to where I want to be. So there's putting a lot of energy into it for little reward. There's some things you need to balance out. Ooh, oh, yes. Okay. All right. So we have justice. Justice is balance. It's about equality. It's about the legal system. So I don't know if you work in legal or if that's something you've been wanting to work in, but you're going to not work there. Like if you are working in legal at all, you're not going to be working there anymore. The world is the card of endings, and justice is a card of equality, of Libra as well. She is Libra. She's always looking for fairness. She's always looking for equality. She's always looking for balance. She is a balanced girly. Okay. So that's something that you probably need to really get more into your life, like a work-life balance. But whatever's going on, and she's also the legal field, and she's justice. Came from the horse video and coffee. It's tea and tarot. You're so funny, Skylar. Thank you so much for being here. LOL, no, I'm a customs broker, logistics in other words. But either way, you need to balance out. Okay, balance out what you want. And I don't think you're going to stay at this job. This is a card of endings. This is a card of saying like, hey, I either want to travel, I want to do something for me, I want to go somewhere, but I don't want to be here anymore. We do have the world here. I said the world, but I meant to say the magician's wands. This is the card of the magician. Bloom. You see her wand there? She has all the tools of tarot at her disposal. Just to also show here. Oh, your timestamp was 2 hours and like 18 minutes. But we have those wands here. You have everything you need. You have everything you need to manifest the life that you want. Literally want to make my own schedule, so that makes sense. Wonderful. But this is absolutely, you have everything you need to start. You have everything you need to start whatever it is you want. You just have to like end what is not serving you, which is this feeling unbalanced here. You said, should I be creative, right? I think that's something that you said. So this is creativity. Cups are creativity. All right. You have to go through some shit though, unfortunately, in order for this creativity to really take a hold. So whatever your past traumas are, whatever pain you have inside you, get it out. Bye, Kelly. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. But get it out of you through your art, through your creativity, through whatever it is that you're wanting, whatever modality the art is, that is what you're going to do, whether it's songwriting, poems, journaling, novels, short stories, art, like I said art when I meant paint to canvas. And then we have clay, doing clay work, like things like that, like whatever your modality is. Interested in the process of healing past trauma. So use your art, use your creativity to help you heal here, to get you out of like past issues, past trauma, past addictions, past codependence, whatever it may be. It's going to be a lot. So you're going to need some rest up. You may be somebody who's like me, who's a non-sacral. If you know your human design, if the second to bottom square is white, you're a non-sacral, meaning you have inconsistent access to energy, which means that you live in rest and you have active cycles. You may not be somebody who's designed for a 9 to 5. And if you do work 9 to 5 and you're non-sacral, you sit down on your couch, you're kaput, you're done. You're like, I don't even want to get up. I just want to sit here and veg out and hopefully get somebody to feed me because I don't even want to feed myself. So there is going to be some rest that needs to take from this traumatic issues, but use that trauma to create whatever it is. If you're creating apps, doesn't matter. Use that trauma to your benefit. Okay. Jordan, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for submitting your $15 donation. I really appreciate it. And I really do hope that resonated. And I really do hope that helped. Yes. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Mwah. And again, I didn't give you your timestamp right away, so I apologize. But I'm saying 2 hours and 19 minutes. If you ever want to watch this video again, it's going to be on the push button app or the play button app. If you get my drift, it's the second link in my link tree. If you need to be pointed in that direction, but you can watch it at any time. I said, perfect. Thank you. You're very welcome, love. Anytime. All righty, guys. So it does not look like we got another donation, but let me take a gander just in case I missed something, which I don't think I did, but sometimes things fall through the cracks. So I want to make sure everything is good and gravy. Alrighty. Nope, didn't miss anything. Just what I thought. All right, guys, I'm trying to be on for another half hour. So, guys, if you are interested in a reading, $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Sorry, I think my eyes were playing tricks on me. I thought I saw something like run past this window. This window is not the outside world. This window just goes to another room in my house. And sometimes you will see cats come in and out. We've only had one cat come and visit us, and that was Lily. And she left really quickly, so I couldn't even tell you that she was here. But I have 4 cats in this house. I got cats in this house, got cats in this house, I got cats in this house. Immediately thought you meant it was another realm. No. People think this is the outside, not another realm. But I thought I saw something like just move past. It might have been a cat, but like it was up here. So it was, it's so difficult because the clock app and the play button app, they're mirrored completely different. So when I point to the window, unless I'm doing it directly from the window, you can see it. So maybe I should do it that way. But if I'm just like looking at one screen, I'm looking wrong. But people think this is the outside. It's not. It's just another room in my house, not another realm. I don't have portals in my home, unfortunately. It'd be fun if there was, because I guess, I don't know the validity of this at all. So take this all with a grain of salt. But I guess the Pope was opening portals, and he opened a portal the day before JD Vance killed him. And yes, I am going to go with the fallacy of JD Vance killed him. I don't care because I fucking hate that administration. Fuck you. What? Yeah. So I guess the Pope was opening portals. LOL, Sam, you're in good company. You're in good company. Here we manifest the downfall and the imprisonment of Donald J. Trump, Elon Musk, JD Vance, and the elected officials of the Republican Party. We can't wait for that day. Cheryl, thank you for the follow. So yeah, so we are very anti-Trump on this podcast. Fuck that man. Fuck that man in the worst ways possible. Anyways, I'm not going to get myself into a tizzy because I'll go on a rant for a while. But you're in good hands here, Jordan. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for, again, your donations and or donation, one singular donation. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. But yeah, so anyways, back to the Pope. The Pope was, I don't know what he was opening portals to. Like, I'm confused on what portals he was opening, how he was opening those portals. So again, take it with a grain of salt. I don't know the validity of it. I just heard it literally yesterday. And it was very interesting because the last portal he opened, I guess, was the day before JD Vance killed him. So R.I.P. Pope. Pope Francis, you are the coolest Pope. I am not a Christian. I don't claim to be. I am not a Christian. But I thought you were a pretty cool fucking guy. Yeah, I did. I thought he was a pretty cool dude. Real progressive. Love to see it. Hopefully the next Pope is as progressive as well. Or even more so. That would be great too. That would be terrific. Anyways, back to the scheduled programming here. We're doing readings. I do psychic readings. I do mediumship readings. I do human design readings. Following immediately in Deborah. Thank you, out in Georgia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. See, this is why, like, I love my community because I built you guys from the ground up. I literally got almost 11,000 followers from the ground up, all through from the UK. Hell yeah. So you know, everyone who's not American, well, America's waking up slowly but surely. The maggots are just Nazis at this point. They're not going to wake up. They're just Nazis. But anyone from the other countries are seeing fascism in real time and are calling it out. And for some reason here, we're allowing it to happen still, which is that's what I got for you. That's the words I got for you. I don't fucking know why we're doing this. I don't know why somebody's not being like, bitch, take that motherfucker out by the collar and say, no, you can't be in this office anymore. The Oval Office is not for you. It's not meant for you. You're not listening to the fucking Constitution. You're giving no one due process. You're sending people out of the country. Where Auschwitz was not in fucking Germany. It was in Poland. Weird how history repeats itself. I know, I wish I could move to a different country. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of fear. I do have a lot of fear, but I am somebody who's going to stand up in the face of my fear. But I do have a lot of fear about being abducted and taken out of the country because he's doing anti-Christian rhetoric or some shit, like doing an executive order about people spewing anti-Christian rhetoric. Christianity is the newest religion. Ugh, it is so maddening. So that's saying like freedom of religion's gone. You're not allowed to be Jewish. You're not allowed to be Muslim. You're not allowed to be a spiritualist. You're not allowed to be a pagan. You're not allowed to be a witch. You're only allowed to be Christian in this country. And we were founded on freedom of religion. I digress. I'm just going to smile through it because I don't know what else to do. But I do go out and protest. I do that. I've been protesting for 10 years. My first protest was a BLM protest in 2016. So it's been 9 years. It's not 26 yet, but for 9 years, I have been protesting for the rights of other people, for marginalized communities, and it's no different. But this time, it's coming for us all instead of just people of color. Nostradamus predicted he was to the. Oh, yeah, he did predict that he was the last pope. I read that. I read Nostradamus's book. Well, it was read to me because I did, audiobook. But you are right. I forgot about that. He did say that. That's very interesting information. It's very interesting. But him, so with Nostradamus, though, not all of his predictions come true. If we were on the worst timeline, like the absolute shit show of a timeline, and I don't feel like we're too far off from the worst timeline, but technically we're not on the worst one. Everything that he predicts is for the worst timeline. So if we do end up with another pope, that just means that we were, thank you, divine timing. I appreciate that. As soon as I get your donation, we'll get your reading going. But as soon as we'll see what happens with that prediction, but I don't want to be on the worst timeline. I don't feel like dealing with that bullshit, as a citizen of the world, because we all are citizens of the world. It just feels like a pain in the ass, and I don't fucking want to deal with it. But I will do whatever I'm called upon. I'm here to refine people, so that's what I'm supposed to be doing, and I do it through my own actions. I try to keep them what I consider my morals, because everyone has different morals. I try to live a moral life that is in alignment with me and what I believe and what I want. So like equality for all, humanitarian issues. I want everyone to have a fucking house. I want everyone to have shoes on their goddamn feet. I want everyone with food in their fucking mouths. I want everyone to have access to clean water. I don't think it's that hard to ask. I want everyone to have healthcare. I want everyone to have healthcare. If you don't have your health, you don't got nothing. You got nothing. It just drives me nuts. So that's my moral ground. How does it work here? Is it paid? Right now it's paid readings. I start all my lives off free. But after about 20-ish minutes, I stop doing freebies. But right now it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. And that's how you can submit your donation. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp, for those of you who are unaware. And it's all first come, first serve. Oh my gosh, I can't stop burping. But those are my moral grounds. I just want everyone to be taken care of. When people are taken care of, crime is not existent. We only have crime, not only. I sometimes speak very absolute, and I understand that about myself. So it's not only. There are some people out there who are just here to wreak havoc in this world. But when it comes to stealing and shit like that, people are stealing because they don't have their means. They don't have enough money. They've been marginalized. They've been told that they don't deserve whatever they want. It's just like, if we actually supply people with basic necessities and people are no longer living in survival mode, then we're going to see crime drastically fall down, drastically. There's still going to be murders because people are fucking stupid. And also there's narcissists in the world who decide like, you're mine, bitch. And then that's why you always look for the husband. I'm not going to get too much into it, but either way, like, things are still going to happen. Crime's still going to happen, but it will be greatly reduced in certain crimes. And again, I know I speak very absolutely sometimes. You can't get rid of crime. Crime lives wherever you go, but certain crimes can be reduced greatly if everyone's needs are met, if everyone's making a living wage, if everyone has a house to live in. And yes, I want people to have houses, apartments. I don't give a fuck like if they need to pay for it or not. They deserve it, because you can't live without shelter, food, clothing, water, or health. You can't live without it. So you should be able to have your basic necessities met, and the government should be able to do that for you. And not to bring up China, but that's what China does for their people. China has homes. People are like living and thriving. And yes, it's a different governmental structure, but their people are taken care of. And that's what your government's supposed to do, is take care of the people. I love our Chinese friends. Kristen, it's a $15 donation, my friend. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. All right. So it looks like somebody said they were donating, but I just want to make sure because I don't see them. A donation come through, so I just want to make sure I didn't miss it. All right. Doesn't look like I missed it. But yeah, we have a spot for one more. I'm going to be on for about another 20 minutes, give or take. So if you want to get your donation in now, do it now. And then you're going to get the next reading. And then I'll stop ranting about our government, because they probably already watching me, because I've been arrested for protesting before. So I'm probably on some sort of list. Got arrested in 2020, baby. And I do it again. Over and over and over again. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for joining us today. We only have 2 viewers. I thought just a bunch of people just came in. Weird. And making sure children learn how to take care of themselves. Right. Like taking care of children, making sure we have health care and child care, and making sure like we don't have to work 40 hours. Working 40 hours doesn't do anything. Like, even if you give us a 32-hour week, it's still as productive as a 40-hour week. Why are we doing 40 hours weeks if 4 days a week is just as productive as 5 days? We should be able to have a life. Like, I remember working 9 to 5s and coming home and feeling like I can't take care of myself. I can't do anything. I have to rest for at least a full day. And then another day is just full of everything that I couldn't do during the week. And it was so stressful working a 9 to 5 in fucking capitalism that it's not, and they didn't even pay all my bills. Like the jobs I had, like, I mean, this job I have now pays all my bills by myself. The other jobs I had, I needed roommates for. When I worked 9 to 5s, I needed roommates, and I was making $20 an hour, and I needed roommates. Like, it's fucking crazy. We could learn from the country coaching us. Ooh, you retracted it. Is that just deleting it? Because the other day, somebody was coming in and commenting, and then I think they deleted all their messages because this is message retracted. So I assume that's a delete. Hi, Dave. I'm on a rant about our government. Waiting for donations to come in. But I hope you're doing well. I put myself on this own tangent. I got to get off of it. I got to get off this tangent. Because we were talking about the Pope, and then I brought up J.D. Vance, and then how he killed him, how J.D. Vance killed the Pope. I don't care if it's misinformation. I'm saying it. Oh, hi. Cool. Yeah, that's what I believe. J.D. Vance killed the Pope. Can't tell me otherwise. Alrighty. So, guys, The way to stop me from ranting is to get me a reading. I want to read you. I want to do psychic readings. I want to do mediumship readings. I want to do human design readings. Oh, yeah, unalived. That's right. That explains why my numbers are going down because I'm not using the lingo. Right. Gosh, I hate having to filter my words like this. It's so stupid. But yes, JD Vance unalived the Pope. Donated on Venmo. So it didn't come through, darling. Go back to your Venmo, make sure it went all the way through, because I didn't receive it on my end, unfortunately. So hop back on and just make sure it went through. I know, right? Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying. Eventually Neptune app is going to be available, and then I'm going to head on over there and then basically start again over there. We can learn from other countries who do the right things and then coach us. And then, yeah, and then they need to coach us. They need to tell us, like, the thing is, like, America has a complex. They do. Thinking that they're the best in the world. And we all know, especially if you grew up in a melting pot area like myself, I grew up in the Metro Detroit area. Every walk of life you could imagine is in the Metro Detroit area. Muslim people, Arabic people in general, Black people, Asian people, white people, like all sorts of different walks of life are here. Okay. As you can think of it, it's here. So growing up in a melting pot, and genuinely going to school with all sorts of different people from all the different places, like, you learn so much more. You're stronger when you have different points of views and understanding how other people work. And like, you just get stronger. And our country is more like, nah, we don't need that. We just need to trade with these countries, which is not, yes, we need to trade, but it's more than that. We need more than that. It's just one of those things. Rhoda, it looks like you asked to be friends. I'm not friends with anyone on here. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna approve the friend request. But I think that might be divine timing here on the Play Button app. So if you're having issues with submitting the donation, or if it's asking you for like my last 4 digits of my phone number or something like that, there's a skip option at the very bottom there. Go ahead and press skip, and then it should be able just to submit that donation in it. And then as soon as we get it, we will get your reading to you. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate you. All right, I'm done ranting. I said it a million times, but I really am. But I really am done ranting. We're trying to get Rhonda's donation through. There it is. It's Rhoda, not Rhonda. I apologize, Rhoda. Sorry. But I got you. Thank you, Rhoda. All right, Rhoda, let me know what type of reading we're doing. I got your $15 donation. I really appreciate it. Did you say it in the comment section? What messages do I need to hear for the next month? Okay, so we're going to see what the next month has for you. But let me know that you're here by saying, hi, I'm back. Hey, what's up? Just let me know that you're here and you're paying attention. Yes. So if you're Rhoda, I got you. It looks like you want to know what's going on for the next month. Just wait. Divine timing. Are you Rhoda? You can just say yes. Yep, that's me. And then we'll just get your reading right to you. I just want to verify. I don't want to give your reading away to somebody else, So I always verify just to make sure the right person's getting the reading. That's okay. I found a way around it. Perfect. Oh, you might be a little behind. So make sure you're pressing live. Make sure you press the live button. I think you're a little bit lagged. So make sure to press. Yep, I got it. Yep, you're definitely lagged. Definitely lagged. So make sure when you can press the live button and get you back up to speed with us here. We're just going to wait a moment for them to catch up. Yes, LOL, it's okay. All right, let me know when you press the live button. I wonder, I don't even know if you'll get the comment right away or not. I'm here. Okay. Hopefully you can see that comment. All right, so that's something that I need to keep in mind. It's me, Rhoda. Yes, Rhoda, I know it's you. I think you're lagging. I think you're behind. So there should be a live button underneath the video. Press, or it should be actually when you like with the timer, you know, that timer, press live and it should take you right to where we are right now. But I definitely think you're behind. It's the only thing. Which is something that I now know happens on the push button app or the play button app. Okay, LOL. Okay, good. I think she's on the right page right now. I think we're going to get her to up to speed here. All right, let me know when you press live. Hopefully you heard that because that would be meaning you are live. Done. Okay, perfect. She did it. She clicked the live button. Okay, so we should be completely together, lined up. There was just quite a lag between you and I for a moment. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for the month ahead for you, Rhoda. So I'm just going to take some cleansing breaths here. Your timestamp is 2 hours and 49 minutes. 2 hours, 49 minutes. Spirit for Rhoda. Spirit, what does Rhoda need to know about the month ahead? Spirit, what does Rhoda need to know about the month ahead? Spirit, what does Rhoda need to know about the month ahead? I feel busy. Like immediately in the body, I feel like I have a lot going on. Like I'm boom, 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 boom. So I think it's like one thing after the other. I feel like I'm preparing for something. Like something is being prepared or I'm going to do something, like I'm planning something. It just feels like I'm preparing for the next steps here. We got the devil here. So we might be breaking free from addictions. We might be breaking free from codependence. We might be breaking free and realizing like we have our own autonomy. We don't need to be chained to the pulpit where the devil is trying to control us. In fact, the chains are so loosely placed on the characters that they can literally take those chains, lift them off their neck, throw them aside. Okay, so you don't have to stay here if you don't want to. Okay, so this may be what you're preparing for, preparing to really start to be independent of like whatever addictions you might be facing or any person you might be addicted to, because addictions are not just like chemical, they are chemical, but they're not just like drugs. They can also be people. We can get addicted to people as well. You are definitely starting something new. You're definitely starting something new, okay? Something is ending here. We have the world. The world is a card of endings. The world is saying, like, you have two of the magician's wands. This is the magician. This is her wand. And she has all the tools of tarot at her disposal. She has the wands. She has the cups. She has the swords. Where's the swords at? Oh, there's the swords right here. We have the pentacles. We have all of this abundance at the top here, consistent access. This is the card of the manifester. So she's saying like there's an ending happening and you have everything that you need. You have everything that you need. You can manifest this next step, but we are ending a chapter and we are starting something brand spanking new. So there's something that you are ending and you're preparing to end, because that's how I feel in the body, at least. I feel prepared, like I'm preparing myself for something. And you're planting a new seed. You're planting a new seed. The pentacles are about material gains. They are earthbound. All pentacles are earth signs. That's can't, no, why do I keep doing water signs? That's Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Those are the earth signs. So there's been a lot of changes this past year in my life, and I think it's all for the best. Truly, I really do, because there's so much newness. There's so much newness. We don't just have the Ace of Pentacles. We also have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Pages are starting something new. They're newbies. There might be a new study that you're doing. You may be going back and learning something. You could be starting school or just learning something like on-job training or something like that. And then we have the Page of Cups, which is all about your emotions, your intuition, your creativity. You may be learning how to really hone in your spiritual gifts. You may be learning how to harness your creative skills. This is something new that's coming in, that's stemming from this beautiful new seed that you are planting that has to do with the material world. And this is something that is going to really elevate you and really say, hey, this is really what I want to be doing with my life, how I want to be perceived, how I want to go forth. And then we have the Knight of Swords. We're going to pull more cards because we kind of ran through these ones. But the Knight of Swords is the second fastest moving card in tarot. The second fastest moving. This sword extends past the physicality of the card. Again, divine intervention coming in. Like universe said, or God or source, whatever you want to call that energy, it's all the same energy. Like, hey, we're done here. We're done with this this other chapter. We're ending this chapter. We're starting a new one. The World is the last card in the Major Arcana. So that's why it's the card of endings. Now, the Knight of Swords is saying, yes, I'm ready for this next stage. I'm ready to trust in my intuition, trust in source, trust in God, universe, whatever you want to call that energy. It's all the same energy. And I'm going to go forth quick, fast, fast, fast. And we have the Four of Pentacles here too. The Four of Pentacles is a card of holding on to something, holding on to your physical money, holding on to your house, a car, anything that's like a material gain. We're holding on to it. My internet is going on and out, so I might be disconnected. Well, you'll be able to watch it in full, hopefully, without any glitches or anything. When I get off live. But this is something that you are holding on to, but I want you to let go. I want you to have faith that everything's going to work out for you, because it is, even though like things are a little back and forth. And this has to do with, like, again, career, financial gains, material gains, earthbound things. But you might be like, going back and forth. Like, do I really want this? Know what you want and go for it, because it's going to go your way. Know what you want and go for it, because it's going to go your way. All right. So Rhoda, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your donation. These next stages in your life, they're all new. And I want you to be open to possibilities. I want you to be open to the next steps. I want you to be going with the flow and not really fighting things. I want you to say, hey, this is all new to me, and I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to be really good. I'm going to catch on really quick. Going to catch on really, really quick. So, Rhoda, I hope that helps, my love. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. I hope it resonated. So thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate you. All righty, guys. I think I'm just going to skedaddle. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your donations, your likes, your gifts. Thank you for the mods. Thank you for your freebies. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for following me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for hanging out with me in general. You guys are the reason that I get to do what I do. And I'm just really appreciative to you guys. So thanks for being here. Thanks for donating. Thanks for helping me out. And thanks. Hopefully I helped you out as well. Hopefully that was reciprocal. That's what I'm always aiming for. So I love you. Always, always, always. Thank you. And then universe, you, my friend, thank you so much for allowing me to be here at this time doing this work in this way. I really appreciate you. you. Thank you for opening up doors that I never knew existed. And I look forward to our future together. And my angels, my ancestors, my guides, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for your love, your protection, your guidance. Thank you for your knowledge. Thank you for allowing me to see you, feel you, and hear you. Thank you so much for everything. I love you so much. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. See ya. Bye.